Ba, 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 ba. Isn't it already live?
I think we can already hear you. Hey, everyone.
No!
Yo!
No! I'm
Hey,
not ready!
You're not ready. First, hey everyone, welcome to a lovely, what is it, a Thursday evening? I know, a Thursday evening live stream. But it's a pretty important day today.
We don't know that.
Oh, well, not with that attitude. First of
Well,
all,
I'm just saying. Last time you said it was an important day. You're like, oh, all these leaks coming out. Not a single thing came
yeah,
out.
well, now there's gonna be a lot of, this is a guaranteed leak. It's not even a leak at this point. It's
Oh.
just it's a guaranteed announcement.
Of?
It seems that there's gonna be two sub possibilities. An announcement
What's your theories,
of
Paul?
my theories are three. There's three of them.
Oh, you said there was two.
No, there's three. I
Yeah.
changed my mind. I changed my mind.
Okay.
The first one is OP13 announcement, or the second one is PRBO2 announcement. Okay. Now, in the past, they did tease the one of the artworks for PRBO2. My other, and this is a long shot, okay? So it might sound outlandish if I say this out loud. But I think maybe, would you think that they might announce a ban list?
Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. What would you ban, Paul, if it was to be a ban?
Okay, hear me out. I know
Alright.
people are gonna throw a fit about this, and first of all, let's say hello to our viewers. How's everyone? How's everyone on this lovely cold Thursday evening? How are you, Gorm? How are you?
Oh, yes, drinking my hot cocoa or Nesquik as you would.
So I need to get myself some hot cocoa. It is that weather. I'm wearing my hoodie right now. So you know, Milo. I'm gonna get some Milo. I feel like it. Okay, now I'm gonna transition over to the. Oh, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Boom. By the way, I've updated a couple of things with the overlay. Guys, if you haven't followed us on Twitch, follow us on there's TCG. Twitch.
Twitch.
No, X or Twitter. There's Pulversword and also TCG at the bottom there. So feel free to follow us on X. Now, I paused it exactly where I wanted to. So basically, we are going to be going through a couple of things. As we wait for 1 hour 30 minutes, which is as we wait for the official Bandai Card Game live stream to occur, we're all going to be watching at the same time. But before that, there's a couple of us have missed the recent offline regional in Hokkaido, which occurred during the weekend. I was unfortunately unable to stream that. Some people were messaging me about that, and I do apologize because I was in Mount Bulla. It was 3 hours away from Melbourne, so I was all the way in Whoop Whoop. So my apologies.
You're not allowed to have holidays, mate. This is a full-time job.
It is a full-time.
Every Sunday, the Gorman Pulversword need to be there for the people.
Yeah.
For the first OP12 stream
That was
ever.
the first. Yeah, I know. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, everyone. Look, the best thing about this is it was a very short stream. Top 8 apparently. It was a top 8 of this season for OP12. Some of us may have seen it, some of us haven't, but if you have, obviously don't spoil it for us. We want to see what the top 8 is going to be. I'm pretty sure there was no announcements, there was no card reveals or product reveals in this stream.
There was not, Paul. I know that's what you were there for, and besides, if there was, you would have already been all over it.
That is indeed true. So anyway, let's get this show on the road. So we're going to start off here first. Basically, it's talking about, let's see here. It's talking about season 1. Basically, 280 people who won store qualifying rounds have participated in the specific tournament. It was up to 9 rounds, and today is going to be the top 8. Well, for this stream, it was the top 8 players in that will be streamed for this final tournament. 1 match per game, which is a 30-minute time limit, and basically top 8 winners will be eligible to compete in the season 1 finals in August. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go through that. I already pressed play in the stream, but this is the most important thing that I want to see. Yeah. We already saw that. That's the winner cards. Check this out, Gorm. Check this out. Check this out. This is basically the decks that were used in this current Hokkaido regional. So yeah. So 21% of the players out of the 280, blue purple Luffy, 21.1%. We have green Zoro. This is an interesting one. This is the what you call it, OP12 meta. Okay, OP12 meta. Then we have 6.4%. We have, it seems like we have NL. That was NL. We have green purple Luffy. We have blue Kuzan 5.3, sharing it with a green Bonnie. I think I'm pretty sure that's Bonnie. This Rayleigh 4.7%. We have red yellow Bello Betty. Lucci, look, it feels like we're never going to get rid of Lucci. We're never going to get rid of Lucci. Then we have 3.5% is Zoro, and then the others don't matter. Now, Gorm.
Which Zoro, Paul?
There's the red Zoro. It's the red Zoro from OP01.
Oh.
Yeah. So the red, as you can see here, red one. That's OP01 Zoro. So I'm assuming that they are basically playing the Zoro package. Now, Gorm. There was a lot of hype with Koala.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of hype with Koala.
It was, sure was.
The question is, where's Koala?
Koala who?
Koala who? Or as Flacco would say, Crayola? Crayola's not there. Crayola is not there. I would assume that there will be a more representation of it, but it seems that it was just an overhyped, like any other deck. It was basically, great leader effect and whatnot, but I don't think it doesn't have that as support.
And we thought it got good cards as well. It got like the Robin and the Dragon from OP12, which, they were like specifically Koala cards, but I know I was wrong. I thought this leader was going to be everywhere. I thought it was going to be the most busted leader of all time.
Yeah. But
maybe not that extreme, but yeah.
I guess we were wrong. So that was.
Where is it, Paul? Where's Koala?
Koala, I don't know what Koala is. I really was hoping that it would be the counter against like green purple Luffy. Green purple Luffy and especially blue purple Luffy. But it seems like blue. It's not stopping it. It's not stopping the train. However, this is interesting though. Zoro. At 18.7%. 18.7% of users in the tournament are using Zoro. Now, we're going to see the top 8 for this current stream. It seems that, there we go. There's our top 8 for this stream. We have 4 of the players, 50% of them, of the top 8, is playing blue, purple Luffy. We have 3 are playing the new Zoro. And then, look at this.
What's that? Is that one red Zoro?
That is one red Zoro.
What are you doing here, Red Zoro? This is an OP12 meta. You're 11 sets behind, brother.
That's wild. So what we'll do is we'll fast forward to the first match, okay? We'll fast forward to the first match. I do hope that you have your Pokédex, your card list because we need the card list for this OP12. There's a lot of cards that we haven't seen.
Bronzong, the steel type. Bronzong floats by levitation. Oh, sorry, my Pokédex is going off, bro. My bad.
So we have Zoro here, the first one. So this is the green Zoro that we're talking about. Gormdex, where are you? Yeah, what is this card? What is this card? What does the leader do?
Zoro, the green leader. During the Don X3, activate main once per turn. During this turn, if your leader is battling an opponent's character, set this leader as active. Then during this turn, this leader cannot attack opponent's characters with an original cost of 7 or less.
So, So basically, it's kind of like a hybrid of what is it? That starter deck. Remember Basil Hawkins in starter deck 2?
Oh, no, that was like 1952, Paul. Why would I remember starter deck 2?
So basically, if it attacks a character, you could restand the card, so you could swing again. So it's got a very there is a bit of a Don investment. Everyone knows this card, the blue purple Luffy. By the way, we're not gonna concern ourselves or interest ourselves in that. But the Zoro, it's 3 Don, right? 3 Don to make it swing again. Is that correct? That's crazy. So basically, you're swinging 8. Now I understand that in OP12, there's quite a bit of support for Zoro.
Yes, there is. And we can discuss them when they show up, but yeah, there's a lot of support. I think the biggest one we should probably point out is that there is an 8-cost Mihawk, which is a secret rare. Secret rare? Super rare? No, secret rare? Super rare. My brain's breaking.
Yeah.
8-cost AK blocker. On play, you set up to 4 Don as active, so you've only paid 4. And then you may not play a character with original cost of 7 or more for the rest of the turn. But that's just value right there. You've essentially just played a 4-cost 8k blocker.
A 4-cost 8k blocker.
That's pretty much value there, Paul. And if we think about all the cards that are like, this Zoro is playing out early, for example, there's another card. Let me just point it out quickly. It is the Horona from OP12, also an SR. If your leader has the slash attribute, oh my god, Zoro does. You look at the top 5s and reveal up to 1 slash attribute card or green event, and add it to your hand. And then replace them in any order. Just a good card.
There is a couple of other, apparently, there's another good card here, which is the Koshiro, which is, if people that don't watch the anime, let's see. Okay, these are the cards that you want to see with the blue-purple Luffy. Now, in the past, Gorm, we've seen a Brickfest. It's... It's absolutely insane. But this is good, okay? Oh, yes, you're not going to be seeing any of your high-end, your late game, cards. That's completely fine. But this is a great starting hand. Ooh, okay, so going to the Zoro's hand. Now, the Koshiro is the one I was talking about. So, the Koshiro is the blocker on the left-hand side, 2-cost blocker. If a slash attribute character with a 5-cost or lower, other than this character is KO'd by an opponent's effect, you can rest this character instead. So, this is basically Corazon Rosinante.
Yeah, Rosinante's back in slash form.
I really like that, but it's kind of limiting it because obviously it has to be 5-cost or lower, but Rosinante. It doesn't have a cost attachment to it. There's no cost a cost limitation to it. Yeah, but unless it's but it has to be rested, of course. But this is quite interesting. What else did he have? He had the Kozuki Hiyori, which is you may rest 1 Don, and this character is similar to like the Bonnie effect, and they're starting right now. Basically, look up to if your leader is Ron or Zoro, look up the top 5 cards and reveal up to 1 slash attribute or green event and add it to your hand, and then place the rest to the bottom of your deck. Now we do see it here first. It's the ideal. Oh no, he decides to play the blocker first. I guess the reason why is because then you will be able to not only protect. So in turn 4, you can play the Kozuki Hiyori to search. You can also protect it, avoid getting KO'd. You can from any effects. We do see that he has the promo Zoro. The promo Zoro, which is the on play KO up to one of your opponent's rested character with a cost of 2 or lower. I'm assuming people are not going to be playing that for its on play effect. It's more likely because it's searchable. And also, it's a 2k counter.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it does have that flexibility, but yeah, it's definitely more for that 2k. Just a searchable 2k. Gage, this is the stream from 4 days ago, so it wasn't live. We're not live currently, at least, or we are.
Yes.
I'm Paul, are you live?
Oh, we're live. So,
we're live.
So for the people that just joined us, first of all, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely evening or morning. The reason why we're doing the stream is because one, obviously, we didn't get to stream the current OP12 meta, but the main reason why we're doing this stream in the first place is because as we're waiting for the official Bandai Card Game channel to stream for its recent announcements, we thought we could just kill some time and watch the recent Hokkaido regional as we wait. So basically, this is just a region, a waiting room. Now, back to the game. We have Zoro attaching 3 Don onto his leader, swinging for 8, and basically trying to force out some cards off the Luffy. He's already swung. Did he take the life? Yes, he already did take the life.
Yep.
Now, with what is he on right now? He's on 5 Don. I mean, do you reckon it'll be worth just putting on putting the 3 cost Zoro there, or do you reckon just set yourself up, give yourself the Nami on the field?
I definitely think you should be playing the Zoro here, but because if you play the Zoro, that does allow you to get up to 8 Don on the turn after, and that is obviously the key turn. You want to get to 8 as soon as possible, but the Nami is also good. Sets up your next few turns and allows you to just pretty much breathe easy, because you know what's coming for the next couple of turns, and then your leader's going to start turning on. And look, he drew into a God Thread, Big Mom Katakuri, all cards you want to see in the late game, and all cards that you expect to help. But looks like he might get rid of the God Thread and the Zoro, just because God Thread, as we discussed before, Don Quixote Rosinante will stop that.
The blue-purple Luffy does have quite an ideal hand. I think he just needs to get himself a Sanji. He's got the 8-cost blocker there with the Katakuri, and also the 9-drop Big Mom just to replenish life. Apologies if you hear my son. Evening, Stephen, sir. How are you? Yummy Toes and the commentator. Okay. Yummy Toes, jeez.
Evening, Stephen.
Now, the 5-cost Tashigi. Is that Tashigi? Yes, the 5-cost Tashigi. Yeah. Now, what does that 5-cost Tashigi do exactly? Okay, it says here.
Tashigi, the slash type character. Cost 5. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with the original cost 6 or less. Then give your leader, Zoro, up to 3 rested Don cards.
Jeez, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, because you know what Zoro likes to do? Likes to swing and then restand itself with 3 Don. Oh, how much Don does Tashigi give? Oh my! It's 3 Don, Paul! It's 3 Don!
So this is definitely a staple for this set. You definitely need to have 4. Now,
so, hang on, Paul.
Yeah, sorry.
Can we just... I just want to discuss that Tashigi play. He used 5 Don to kill a Nami and then swing 9 at lead as well. 5 Don!
5 Don. Jeez.
Oh my days, Paul. That's absurd, right?
It is absurd. That's kind of disrespectful as well.
The disrespect.
Now, I do want to say, I've actually looked at a couple rulings with Zoro. It seems that
you're a judge or something, Paul?
Yes, it's because I'm a judge. Okay. I've realized that Zoro's ability can be negated if during the counter stage of the battle, if the character that Zoro is attacking to restand disappears during the counter stage due to a counter event, such as what was it?
Oh no!
What is it? The overheat? Like overheat, you can bounce back a character.
No!
You can cancel. You can cancel it. You can cancel, so it doesn't get restood. And that's very good. That's what's this? Sorry boys, had to do it after last stream. Do you have an ETA? So Stephen, yes, we do have an ETA. It's actually starting at 9 p.m. However, knowing Bandai Card Game official YouTube stream, they don't usually announce One Piece straight away. You usually get rid of the less popular card games such as Battle Spirits, Digimon, and stuff like that, and then they will go into One Piece. So that's why we are doing this kind of stream just as a waiting room sort of thing. So
Paul,
yes,
Paul,
yes, sir.
How did you manage to bring Blue Nami into the conversation?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it was Blue Nami.
You knew exactly where you were going with that.
No, I wasn't, because I tell you why. you can also use that card in Kuzan.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm a bit more receptive to that.
There we
I
go.
thought you were, as per usual, bringing
you
in
brought
blue
it up.
Nami.
You brought Nami.
I didn't bring it up. You said it. You were like, oh, blue Overheat. Name one deck that's played Overheat that isn't Nami. And that's what I thought. Anyway, back to the
game. Okay, so now we have Luffy. Has access to his leader ability. If you know, people that don't know what Luffy does, basically, once you're at 8 Dawn, you can basically look into the future, rearrange, and get yourself a Straw Hat card. Then, that is before your draw phase. You can then get yourself, once you hit the draw phase, you can get 2, so basically you get 2 extra cards and rearrange them in any order that you like. That's why it's so, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, if you don't know what it does, what rock have you been living under? This deck's been everywhere.
Yes, yeah. If you've been living under a rock. Now, over here, we have Luffy swinging. Now, obviously, that Mihawk is so good. So much value. The fact that you can attach 4 Rested Dawn onto your leader as an on-play, it's just, you're basically playing it for 4 cost.
Yeah. That's essentially the value of it. It's a 4 cost, and then you get to do other stuff. And because the restriction is not something that you're too scared of. The restriction is only, you can't play anything that's 7 cost or higher, but you only have 6 Dawn up if you're on 10 Dawn. Or if you're on 8 Dawn, you're not going to have, you're going to have 4 Dawn up. Quite simple.
What is intimidating though, Gorm, is we have no, this is quite strange. And the Zoro has more cards than our Luffy.
Has he just been taking every single hit so far?
That's right. He doesn't care. He does not care. He's just going to take those hits and just, like, I guess especially with the Luffy matchup, he doesn't, like, he's already got an 8 cost blocker there. He's already got the Mihawk blocker there. To protect that Mihawk blocker, he's also got the Koshiro blocker, the 2 cost blocker.
Paul, I don't mean to interrupt as we talk, but I think there's a big card that we need to talk about Zoro when we're talking about Zoro.
Yes.
And that is called, I'm not going to say the but it is now known as Dead Man's Game.
Dead Man's Game?
Do you know what that one does, Paul?
No, I don't. What's that?
So it costs 1. You may rest 3 of your Don, so essentially a 4 cost. Rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters or Don cards.
Wait. So wait. It play for 1, you rest 3 Don.
Yep.
But you rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters
or Don. Yep. That's what he just played there. That's where the Katakuri and the Don are now rested. And this is where Zoro comes in. He puts every single Don, so 6 Dons, so he's swinging 11. You know where that's going into, Paul? The Katakuri.
Yeah.
That is because then this Luffy player has to either decide, does he counter for the Katakuri, or does he counter his life? And it puts you in such an awkward position. Zoro is a really good deck.
Would you say that it's in the same tier as Luffy, like the 2 Luffys?
Blue, purple, and green, purple?
Yes, sir.
I think blue, purple is going to be struggling, Paul. I think Zoro is better than... maybe I'm incorrect. Like, we did see all these players still bring blue purple, but Zoro feels a little bit stronger because it has the uniqueness of resting Don, resting characters as well, which is obviously what Luffy wants to do. But if you think about this Dead Man's Game, Paul, you know what other deck gets Dead Man Game into their card pool?
What else?
Green purple Luffy.
You know that you have a very good point, but it's such a heavy Don investment. Not only it does provide the the +3 counter, and also like you get to rest up to. It's a great counter for those filthy Luffy decks that have 2 Don up, and it's a massive tub because they might have 2 of the Gum Giants. Oh my! I think we're gonna see. I think Green's actually coming back from OP. It's finally making a comeback from OP2. Now it's OP. It's gonna be Green's coming back in OP12.
Paul, as a Bonnie player, very rude, sir. Very rude. But that's okay. I'll let it pass this time. It's all right, buddy. It's all good. Don't stress. you know, just your streaming career is going to go down very quickly if you keep saying stuff like that, man.
Shout out to our body players. We love you.
Obviously not. Obviously not.
Okay, so here we have our look. What do you reckon? What is our best bet here? Do you think the Zoro just swings? Like, just yeah. Is that 7 Don? 12k. 12k into leader.
With 2 Don up.
Okay.
Now, Paul, could you explain this to me?
Yes, sir.
If, for example, I was to block this Zoro leader with my Katakuri blocker that I have on the field, and let's say it KOs that Katakuri blocker.
Yes.
Does the Zoro get to restand?
Yes, it does. Because it does battle.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Is that... Whoa. What is that? Is that what I think it is? Is that the Zoro... Yes, set up to one of your Zoro characters as leader as active. That is called Luffy is the man that will become the pirate king, the king of the pirates. So it's basically a Zoro version of Uta's I'm Invincible. So all the shout out to the lovely Uta mains out there. We love you. Basically, you're swinging 12 for 12. Just 12.
Paul, can I ask another question as well? If, for example, he was to restand his Zoro, which he did with the man that would become the pirate king.
Yes, sir.
And then I blocked with my Katakuri. Would the Zoro become restanded?
Well, as the famous words from is it DJ Khaled? Another one. You're gonna get another. You're gonna get another swing to the face. So
let me get this right, Paul.
Yes.
Let me get this right. I have to counter out of a 12k swing. A 12k swing. And one more if I blocked one of those 12k swings.
That is correct. And it feels like you don't need actually it makes 9 cost Zoro irrelevant.
Paul. Oh my god, that is unreal.
Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong?
No.
Because
no.
Because the fact that you just the amount of support that Green Zoro has, especially with the Tashigi, especially with the Mihawk. Why put yourself an extra body when you become that body itself? You embody 9 cost Zoro as a... I'm very excited for OP12. I'm very excited.
Paul, I must say, this is absurd.
No, okay, well, first of all, Big Mom, you are not Zoro. You're not going to be able to restand. I mean, you can with... you will be able to restand with the Katakuri on field, but I don't think that's a wise move. I think the Katakuri will restand itself. Because obviously it is a blocker. And just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna counter out of that.
Yeah, no worries. With was that 2 events or?
That was 2 events. Yes. So there was a 0 cost event, and also you have to trash one. Then he has a 2k counter, and then he's also got yes. I think he trashed the 1k counter, the Dead Man's Game.
Paul, just hang on. Look at this blue purple Luffy's bluff right now. He has 4 Don up.
Look, this is the next step that he's gonna do. He's gonna pretend to calculate. You got nothing to calculate with. You got a 2k counter. Let's play. How many counters does he have? He's got 1. 1. No, he's got 1.
A 2k counter though.
He's just got 1 2k counter. Yeah, and that's it.
1 2k. Yeah. That is it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
Oh.
And I love the fact that the mind games are actually working on the Zoro right now. He's just thinking, what should I? I don't know.
Yes. So as the Mihawk swing as well. He's got a few. This definitely feels like a man who's overthinking it, and he's going searching as well.
Does he get? Is that what was that an event? He gets to restand again. Oh, look at that. Okay, yeah, blocks, gets a restand, swings, and that's it. The courteous bow. Arigatou gozaimashita. That's like. I'm happy. I am happy to see Green making a comeback. Like, well, guys in chat, people that just joined us. What do you like? Are you happy that Green is going to be coming back in OP12 ever since it's been absent all the way from OP 2. Oh, sorry, my bad. When did Bonnie come out again?
7.
7. Was Bonnie even like a major contender? Can I just ask? I don't play. Okay, I don't play Bonnie. I don't play Green.
You don't play. I don't play One Piece. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing here.
I don't know. But was Bonnie a dominant deck as like in the same level as Green Purple Luffy, Blue Purple Luffy?
No. It was never that dominant, but it was still around, Paul. I think you'd be doing a disservice.
I am glad that the first step is admitting it, Gorm. So that's it.
What am I admitting? What?
But it like now, look, yeah, Zoro. What are you gonna play Zoro yourself? If you don't mind me asking, who's gonna be playing Zoro? Let us know in chat if you're playing.
Man, I think I said I wanted to play Zoro, and then as per usual, it's just meta deck. I don't know if I want to play this deck anymore.
You can't say that. You were playing Shanks, brother.
I was playing Shanks before it was good, Paul.
You were. Mate,
I was playing it. I was playing it in OP9 when it wasn't that good.
Actually, I wouldn't classify you as a meta player.
I mean, look, I have blue purple built right now, but I tell you what, it's not feeling very meta.
What makes you say that? Is it because of the recent releases of the starter decks?
Yeah, actually, it would. I don't know if you've played any games since the new starter decks come out, but there is a deck that we're going to be talking about a lot soon.
Is it?
It
rhymes with what?
Luggy!
Yamito! No.
Yamito. Well, is scary. That's scary as well.
Yes, Yamito is especially the new edition of the Mononosuke. I'm pretty sure it's the on-play blocker. You get to attach any basically put any attached Don.
No blocker. No blocker.
Is it blocker? No, it's just the rush or banish.
The Momo is a rush card where if you move 2 Don from one of your attached Don to rested, then it gains rush. And then it also has a passive of if your opponent has 2 or less life, give your leader 2,000 power. 1,000 power.
Well, I think I might be putting that into my.
Chill Mix is calling me a meta slave. I don't even know who that is.
Chill Mix, are you a meta slave? Hey, Chill Mix, if I actually do meet you in life, I would like to give you a gentleman's handshake. That was yes. Yes, Gorm, you are a meta slave. He's known to be the meta king in at Pokebox, as well as Good Games Greensboro. So shout outs to
me, the meta slave.
Yeah, the meta slave. Yeah, I've personally I have a distaste.
You've never played
meta. What is meta? Go on, name a deck that I played that's meta.
Shanks.
How about first of all, I won one local with it, and I didn't. The deck itself wasn't even meta. You were so disgusted and surprised that it actually won. Okay.
I wasn't surprised.
Both know who. Oh wait, Chill Mix.
Oh, Chill Mix is playing a. Hang on.
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. We're playing One Piece. We're not playing Guess Who.
We've got an incognito man in here that we must guess.
We're gonna fast forward this. So basically,
we can fast forward. We can fast forward.
We can fast forward. I'm just letting you know now, guys, that this is basically just discussing the starter deck events in stores all across Japan. So that's basically it. So we're gonna fast forward this because we can. Okay, now this is what we came for. This is the top 4. So the top 4. For the what's this? I want to know what secret sauce is good in. Okay, Nathan, brother, you hear me out, okay? Hear me out. You want to know you want a good secret sauce? Oh wait, first of all, top 4. It seems we have two Luffys and Gorm. You're not gonna believe this.
The red Zoro got through.
One red Zoro got through, and one green Zoro got through.
Well, we know we've let the green Zoro get through.
Yeah, but the one red Zoro it says OPO1. Get out of here.
Oh my god, what year is it?
Oh man, it's 3 years ago. It's good to be back. But Nathan, listen, this is the source for Blackbeard, okay? You put a 1 of the 6 cost Jesus Burgess that gives you rush if you have 10 cards in trash.
No.
You attach one Don to it, it gets Rush, yeah? Now, since it is Dressrosa / Blackbeard, and no one's gonna expect a Rush from a Blackbeard deck, you give it Rhino Schneider, and you give it yourself King Kong Gun. So that's, what is that?
No.
That's double attack plus double banish?
No, Paul, that's not secret
That's
sauce.
secret sauce, it's sauce! It's sauce.
Paul, that's just trash.
No, it isn't. Because the thing is, no one is going to ever expect a Rush, Jesus Burgess.
Hang on. You pick up Blackbeard and you tell me I want to see every instance of you being able to pull off that combo.
That's the thing. It's a niche combo. They're never going to expect it. It's like, oh, they're going to play Blackbeard.
Yeah, but you're never going to pull it off. You're never going to see those four pieces.
Look, if I ever build a Blackbeard deck and if I win a local and I'm going to post it up on my socials, I'm going to be like, I told you so. I told you so.
I would like to see that. I will repost it and I will specifically say, he told me so.
Now.
I happily do that, Paul.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next. I keep forgetting. We can fast forward this. We're gonna move on to the next game, and it seems like, hey, look at that! We got a fresh new face in top 8 in OP12 meta.
Oh my god!
Look!
The man himself.
Oh no, Paul! What have you unleashed onto us that is foul? It's not. See, Gorm. People appreciate the kind of spice that I'm trying to create.
Yeah, but sure they might appreciate it. But I would like every single player to build that Blackbeard list and then show me each time that works.
You know what?
I will apologize.
You know what? You know, Obed's saying I will forfeit all of locals just for you. Look, if anyone in chat right now, please, all the Blackbeard mains out there, okay? If anyone in chat right now builds a Blackbeard deck with a Jesus Burgess and the Rhino Schneider as well as the King Kong gun combo, okay? If you do that, I'm forever in your debt. I am like, I will post, I'll say this is a tier 1 deck. I'll put up on my socials. I'll say, you know, shout outs to this guy. No one's ever done it before, but if you manage to do it in locals and you give me like all your matchups and you show me proof that you've actually won, you'll get a very firm handshake from me when I meet you in real life at any offline regional here in Melbourne. Now, where were we? Back to the game. Zoro and a purple Luffy. Now, it's very interesting, Gorm. The fact that this is what I love about the One Piece card game. This is what I love about the One Piece card game. The fact
decks from 1952 rocking up.
You had decks from BC against decks against AD. Like it's. I love it. I really love it. And by the way, speaking of red decks, it's a shame that we didn't get to see any Rayleigh. I really wanted to see what sort of Rayleigh decks people have constructed to go up against. Apparently, it's a top tier deck. The recent statistic data from the east side from Japan, they put Rayleigh as a 1.5. So it's 1.5 deck.
I would I personally put like 6 costs and higher in the Rayleigh deck. I think that's a really good tech. Okay, so guys, we have one more hour left until the Bandai announcement, so we got plenty of time. Maybe we should have started at 8:30 because knowing them, they're gonna milk the crap out of the other announcements. Well, we can talk to that movies. We can talk One Piece.
Okay. Ooh, is that Kid Killer? Is that a new alternate art? It is. That's a lovely alternate art. It doesn't match the theme. Because look at it.
I love that. That art's really cool.
Yeah, but look at the theme. Look. Reindeer. Bear.
Choppers. And Kid Killer.
And Kid Killer. Right. It's like, look, I guess I kind of get it. I mean, swinging the extra, 7k into lead. That Gravity Blade is going to be coming very handy. Now, would you mulligan that hat, by the way?
As a Zoro or as a Luffy?
The Luffy.
Probably, but it does have pieces that you'd want there. Like the Nami, you're going to need to block, and the Grav Blade is going to be one of those cards that, like, you need to help stabilize against the Zoro, because Zoro is pretty, the idea is swarm. You know what blue purple Luffy doesn't do well against? That's swarm decks.
That's swarm. That is correct. I mean, I'm surprised that none of the Bella Betties actually made it through top 8.
That's true. That's a very interesting point there, Paul.
You know what's even hilarious, and it's kind of like a spit in the face. Imagine spending a $400 to build yourself a top tier deck, but then losing to a deck that is worth only $30. It's so disrespectful. Oh my! Plays 3, gives himself the chopper on play. Does he whiff? What are the chances of him whiffing? Can you imagine that? What are the chances of him whiffing?
He shouldn't whiff.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Chopper, like the deck's very good at not whiffing. And
what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Did he whiff?
Wait, he had animals in there.
No. But isn't it? Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know it's animals, but isn't it a specific requirement?
An animal! Yeah, that's the animal!
Is it just animals and like a
straw hat animal? No. It's an animal.
It's 4,000 power or less. Wait, look at the top 5.
It's the top build squad.
Up to one animal type character with 4,000 power or less as rested, and then play. I think, why?
Why is he had the duckbill squad. I don't know.
That's weird.
He took the duckbill squad now.
Why?
What? Oh, I have so many questions.
I don't know. If anyone plays Zoro, can you just give us a bit of clarity, please? Like, I'm so confused right now.
Wait, we're meant to be the professionals, though, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Gorm and I won't be able to be attending the Sydney offline. Hosted by Let's Play Games. So instead, we're going to be hijacking the stream, and then we're going to do it live instead. So make sure you keep an eye on that. That's going to be happening next week, right? I'm pretty sure. Next.
Yeah.
It will be.
It would be.
Yeah, it will be. So please make sure you hit that notification bell when we do go live, and we will be hijacking the Let's Play Games live commentary. So hopefully we see you there. Back to the game. Still kind of confused why. Okay, so he's playing the chopper. That's on play. You get to play a 4,000 power, no, 3,000 power or less onto the field. I'm assuming the best target would be, yes, there it is, the Grandpa Bear. I call him Unk Bear. If you don't know what he does, Unk Bear, bro, he's old. Anyone?
He's just hiking, man. Don't you start.
Oh my gosh. Apparently the terminology Unk, I don't know, man, I feel so old, but the terminology Unk, UNC, is basically someone that is old. but cool.
Yeah.
Old
well,
cool.
Not necessarily cool.
Really?
No, not necessarily. Unk's just someone who's old.
Oh, I thought it was someone. See, that's how much of a boomer I am. I'm not used to.
Did someone? Did one of the kids tell you like, "Hey, Paul, hey, Unk," and you're like, "Oh, that's a cool thing."
That's a cool thing, bro. Yeah, thanks, bro. Like, oh,
yeah, thanks, bro.
Levi Pond says he wants to draw the live card Duck Squad. Wait. He wants to draw the live card. Duck Squad is dead when he swings. Ah, so that's why he didn't pick it up. When he swings, okay. It makes it. Okay, he grabs it because Luffy is insensitive. Okay, fair. Thank you very much for that, Levi. Appreciate that. Oh, and we just saw the Grav Blade being played. So you remember the two chopper searches? Well, unfortunately, get out of here. Don't want to see ya. Touches one Don. He can go 6/6 maybe like that, and he could do the he could use the Unk Bear's ability, which is active main, is it? Attach one Don. Active main, give yourself...
No, if Unk Bear has a Don, then he can give plus 1,000 to another animal.
Oh, my apologies, that's right. So swing 7,000 or 6,000?
6,000, because that is base 4. One from the Unk and one from Zoro.
No. Can you imagine people start using that terminology in their locals? Yeah, I'm gonna swing 5,000 with Unk.
That means like people like James instead of Papa James, it's gonna be Uncle James.
Uncle James. No, but Papa James is he's very chill, bro. He's cool. He's
You wouldn't be Uncle Paul.
What? I'm old, dude.
I'm
old. I know.
You're the genetics keep making you.
Yes, it's the Asian genetics. Yes.
Oh, you're Asian?
What? I'm Filipino. What are you on about? Wow. I'm glad that you don't see color. I love that. Now he gets himself the Sanji, which is an interesting choice because I would have went for either the Mulgun or the Zoro. But the fact that he's playing Sanji, maybe he's just setting it up to swing 7, 8.
I would think it's just the idea is to protect his characters more. As you can see, Snake Man Luffy has 0 cards on board, Paul. That means more than often than not, that will mean only 1 swing, and that's from, Snake Man. Because the issue is that what else is going to swing? Nothing. There's no rush in the blue purple Luffy, unless he's playing Secret Luffy, but that's just a rare tech card that could be 1 of or 2 of.
And also that investment with the grab blades, it's really stalling. It's really putting a halt on the amount of bodies that's going to hit the board from the Luffy's perspective. But he does need to play. He does need to get rid of those. He just needs to clear board at this point. He's going to be playing 7 for the grab blade. Yep, get out of here. Don't need it. Don't want to see ya. Do you reckon it is a good move on his behalf? Yes, I guess so, because in a way, look at his hand. He doesn't even have that many counters. And if he does have any, he's got what? A Gear 2. He's got himself a Gum Gum Giant.
And you don't even want to be Gum Gum Gianting right now because you've only just hit your 9 Don turn and you are still yet to use your leader ability. So you are on the back burner. Gear 2 can save you from 1 hit and then you have a 1k and that's it. As we know, Zoro can just churn out minions, and if he does that again while still getting a few swings in, it's looking dicey. And it's more like the grab blade was good, but it's also more out of necessity. He just has to do what he has to do. And these guys obviously play at a much better level than your average player. These guys are in the top 4 of everyone that went to the Hokkaido regional. They know what to do, but this Zoro, big brained, especially that first play when he whiffed in quotation marks the chopper. Yeah, so it's tough, I think, and I think Sanji's the right call to pick up on that last search, just because it gives you that protection, and or you can do what you said, is just play it down, and the next turn it's going to swing for a minimum 8.
In saying that, Nami's actually going to be doing some work. I'm assuming that he's got 3, so it's leaving 2 up. He might be going for since there's a lack of bodies on the field, maybe he try to set up for the next swing. So he probably go with a Zoro, put that on the field. So swing 6, gets rid of another card in hand. Then he can play and sets up the Sanji due to the fact that he does have 4 life. Zoro 6 into lead, get rid of another. Yep, see ya pudding, don't need to see. Yep, and then I'm assuming Sanji? Yeah, okay. Very smart, playing for the next move.
Yeah.
And gives himself an extra card, yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. He takes the life as well just to get an extra card. Obviously, the Sanji can't swing, but it's just he knows they're in the late game and he just needs to either A, protect his minions, which, that's what the counter's there for. Again, Paul, we discussed this before in the last turn. What else will he be swinging with, the blue-purple Luffy? What apart from, his leader?
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. And also, his leader.
So sorry, I forgot about his leader.
Look, even if he does go with a Sanji play, he can't really do much. He's got, ideally you want to replenish your life, or even just, he got himself the Nami that he sets up if he wants to. I think the best move would be get himself a Nami blocker, draw 2 cards, siphon through. He's gonna bottom deck. I think I would have bottom deck as well. It's just scary living on 1 no life. Especially with Zoro.
You have to do as well.
And the amount of swings that's coming his way, he has to worry about a Zoro. Zoro's on what? 10 Don next?
Yeah. And also just like he needs to set up his his next 3 draws, because he's going to be Gum Gum Gianting, and he probably wants to play 2 Gum Gums, and it looks like he's got the gear 2. He's going to keep the gear 2, and he's got the Gum Gums, and he's going to probably bottom deck 2 bricks, which is just Sanji and God Thread.
Yeah.
We talk about bricks. There's going to be a point where there's just a 6k swing gets through, because what else are you meant to do there? Nothing really.
It's one of my guilty pleasures. And I have a thrill when these sort of situations happen, when the Luffy players get what they deserve and they just get a brick hand. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're a blue purple Luffy, I don't know, man.
Paul, this game, it has been out for 1 week, and you're already
I'm already hating on it. I hate it. There's too many Luffys. There's too many snakes on this plane. We need to get rid of them. Like. Oh, mate. But look, if he does decide to have those 3 Don open, it's gonna be setting back the Luffy, because 1, you're forcing yourself down to 6 Don. I mean, you won't be able to use your leader ability, because it does happen before the Don refresh phase.
Correct.
So he will be on 6 Don. Now I mean, look at the defeat in the Luffy's eyes. He's like, oh, here we go. Put up a blocker. Yeah.
And then an OP1 deck comes out of nowhere, and he goes, what is this? I too would be upset if an OP1 deck came out of nowhere.
Speaking of OP1 deck, guess what leader is making a comeback from OP1? That has a possibility of becoming... It's a 1.5 tier deck as well. It's up there.
Currently?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me think, Paul. I'm going to use my brain here.
An OP1 leader.
Is it King?
Are you... Pull your head out of your ass. This is... Be serious.
Oh, sorry.
Be serious. Really, King? Just shut up. No, Kings have never become relevant.
Would it be OP01 Dofi?
No, okay, that deck is trash now. No.
Okay. Is it...
I'll give you one more chance.
Is it red green? Is it one of those colors?
Yes, it is.
Is it red green Law?
Yes, it is. And my boy's back.
Paul.
Yes.
That's green yellow Law, mate. That's the new spice at the moment.
Green yellow is, but I like red green Law. Red green Law, like the way you can bounce back. I just love it. Like I know yellow green Law is fun, but it's not. It can't beat the original. Like I prefer the more aggro deck, like with all the rush cards available. Oh my! Did you see what he just drew? From that
2 bricks.
2 bricks. He drew that from the Gum Gum Giant.
So he's got to get out of 1 more swing. He's probably going to have to gear 2 here and then die.
Yeah. Or hear me out.
Oh, okay.
He can.
I agree with that part.
You're right. He can die. Yeah, he just. Yeah. I love how he just sits there like, I don't know. What should I? How many cards do you have? Oh, how much life do you have?
Yes. Very tough. And Paul, if you don't forget either. What was I gonna say? Don't remember. That's good. That's a really good point by me. Yeah.
Oh,
interesting.
Killer. And there we go. Arigatou gozaimashita. Oh my gosh, Zoro in the finals.
Red Zoro. Hello, sir. This is the wrong time.
This is weird. I'm getting. I do. You know what? I do miss mono red making. I do miss it. I mean, it was a bit.
No, you don't.
I do. I actually do.
No, you don't.
It was really bland in OP1 and OP2 meta, having just white beard and just like But I do in a way miss it. All right, so hello, hey Ricky, how are you, brother? How are you? Just showing this real quickly. So this is the very first. What you call it? So this is the Rush Luffy, the one when you swing, you get to attach 1 rested Don every single time you attack. But you notice something, Gorm? It may have the same design as the first Luffy, the one what you call the serialized Luffy, but you realize that this Luffy isn't serialized.
Oh.
It's not serialized.
Yes, I do remember seeing that. Very different.
Oh my gosh, look at that Zoro. Bloody hell, man. They're showing too much love. They need to give more love to the Animal Kingdom pirates, I reckon. They're just showing a few cards. Look at that. Look at... Oh my gosh. By the way, we have 40 minutes left, so we're going to see the last game for this, and then we're going to tune into the Bandai announcements. Obed, what combos? I see my name. Oh, mate. Obed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's... That's beautiful.
That Zoro's cool.
I love
Zoro.
the Luffy. Look at that Luffy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It does feel weird that it's not like a serialized. But who is to complain? Another Luffy? That means Matt Loki's going to be a bit more upset.
Now,
speaking of Paul, did you see the Dodgers Luffy?
Yes.
That's cool.
That is very sick. I am gonna be quite sad because it's gonna be scalped to death. I'm hoping that my connection pulls through and hopefully gets me a Dodger Luffy.
You have a connection?
Yes, I can't confirm nor deny those allegations. I will DM you. I will DM you privately at another time. Speaking of which, it's a great segue. Look at that. We have Zoro. This is the finals. This is the finals. Wait. Are we gonna see a mirror match?
Paul.
Yes.
What the? Two Zoros? What the hell?
We're gonna see. You know what we're gonna see? We're gonna see the. You remember that one regional where that one red-green smoker made it through and just won the whole entire thing? Can you imagine if this Zoro, the OPO1 Zoro makes a comeback?
Very interesting. It reminds me of the days of when KT and SKT went to a Game 5 in the Korean regionals, where they both picked Shen, and the chat in Twitch spammed, "What the hell? 2 Shens?" the entire time. And that was my favorite memory ever.
Wait, what game's that?
League of Legends.
I thought League of Legends is a... I don't want to lose viewers. I don't want to lose viewers. All I'm gonna say.
Anyways, me and Paul are doing Riftbound.
Riftbound. We're gonna be. I don't want to get into another card game.
I can't either.
It's too much. So it seems like we're gonna have a mirror match. It's basically a blast from the past. It's the past versus the future. It's Zoro versus himself. He's
it's like it's the Zoro and the better Zoro, or like that sort of meme.
But which one is the better Zoro at this point?
Obviously green. It's from OP12.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's the new cool hip thing.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I haven't.
Paul, how could a leader from OP1 still be good?
Well, the fact that this kid can like just flood board and rush for days. I mean, yeah, I guess green does have the card hand resource and just the ability to just pile up the hand resource for days. But I don't think when have you ever seen green win rush deck against a rush deck?
It was back in OP07. I was playing Green Bonnie and I played down that kid. And Zoro said GG. So, all the time.
Oh my, I'm just gonna quickly check the other stream as well. See if they're starting soon. Hold on. Oh, we have 37 minutes. We have 37 minutes. So we have to stall for another 37 minutes.
We're good at that. We've done a lot of stalling so far.
Now, okay.
I also don't want to stress you out though, Paul, but my football team is not doing well either.
Your football team? Oh, who do you go for? Collingwood?
Hell no.
Carlton?
St Kilda, sir.
St Kilda?
Hell no.
As long as it's not Carlton.
That's okay.
As long as it's not Carlton. And just like that, we have lost a lot of viewers. Okay, so Zoro versus Zoro, here we go.
Who do you think actually has the better matchup here? Like,
I honestly think it's Rush Zoro, man.
Really?
It just floods easily. Yes, green can just draw and get cards for days, but at the end of the day, like, Zoro can, like, the green Zoro, all right? It's good against decks that, especially against, decks that require big bodies. It's good against those decks, yeah? But when it comes to script, like rush decks such as like OP01 Zoro, I don't think it's gonna be doing that much, man. I honestly don't think it's gonna be doing that much.
Interesting.
That's just my point of, like, just my personal opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong, man, but I feel like rush is just.
I'm not here to correct. I just think, yeah, I mean, I hear you. It makes sense because like you can do big swings, but you don't want to be doing big swings against small Zoro because you got to do multiple little swings to get rid of all the cards that are on the field. That
is also true. I mean, yeah, I mean, green Zoro can just swing into the little minions, but he does have to wait until those those cards do become rested. You know what would be insane though? If they add an additional support to the green Zoro, which enables him to attack active characters.
Yeah, that would be almost a little bit too broken, I feel.
Yes, that will be way too broken. Because I mean, they do have that in some cards already in OP11 that allowed the leaders, like I think that Kobe, there's a Kobe support.
Yes, Kobe.
Yeah, that you can allow you to swing into, you know, active leaders if your character or your leader is a specific archetype.
All characters can swing into active leaders, Paul.
I mean, it's active characters, my bad. Active characters, yes.
You make one slip up, immediately pounce on
I know. 5 into lead. Mate, what are you thinking about? Just play a counter or take lives. Oh no, it's already green Zoro's turn. Okay, plays the blocker there. Is that a 2k? No, it's a 1k.
No, it's just a 1k. If that was a 2k blocker with what it has plus a 2k, that's a very busted card.
That's a very disgusting card. He hasn't, I mean, he does have the 5 Kostoshigi that are available, but he doesn't have any of his bigger bodies like that Mihawk. He definitely needs to get that Mihawk, especially I'm going, did he go second? No, he went first.
He went first.
Went first for this one. Let's see here.
Starts the swarm, plays Chopper into Hiking Bear. Sorry, Unk Bear.
Unk Bear, thank you. Unk Bear.
But yeah, maybe you are right. Maybe they're just like, and that's, you know, always been the strength of Zoro, is just this swarm. Paul, are you coming to locals tomorrow night?
I will not, because actually I'm not sure, because I want to get I want to finish this editing done. I've got a couple of videos I need posted out, and people have been quite persistent in wanting new content out from my YouTube channel. I'm like, okay, just guys, chill, leave me alone. I got a life as well outside. Swings 8 into lead. No, did he swing 8 into lead? No, he's already past turn. Yeah, he already swung 8 into lead. Now, would you play Hody Jones in this deck?
In Zoro?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so. It feels like you don't need that reach to get the games, especially because you're already playing stuff like Dead Man's Game. That's essentially a discount Hody for less Don. Sure, you don't get the rush behind it, but no, I don't think so. I think it's just kind of not it's a win now card, but I think I just don't think it's necessary.
In saying that, did I just see that new Frankie? Is that the Frankie from OP11?
Yeah, Frankie is really good tech into all the Gum Giants that are going on at the moment. So that Frankie, do you know what it does, Paul?
No, I don't. Can you please, Gorm Dex, what does it do?
Well, that Frankie is a 2k, so firstly it's a 2k. That's a tick for a card. That's a good card. Secondly, if you play that Frankie down and your opponent uses an event, every character on your field is buffed by 2k.
Is that during your opponent's turn, or is it whenever? It doesn't matter whether it's your opponent's turn or your turn.
Paul, that is whenever.
Really?
Yes.
But, so it's just a once per turn?
No, I don't believe it is once per turn.
No, okay, that's too broken. No way.
I'm sorry. It is once per turn.
I was gonna
and
say.
it's not both turn. It's on your turn.
Okay, I was gonna say that's too broken if it was. That's wild. Can you imagine?
That's what I dreamed it was. I was I forgot about the real card versus my dream.
Ideally, in this next turn, the Zoro wants to play. He needs to get an 8-cost blocker out. Yeah, okay, cool. Plays the Hiyori. Does he whiff on this? Maybe he can get a double attack. Is that a Cavendish? It is Cavendish.
Of course, this leader is a supernova leader.
And majority of Hey, and there's Toto. Hey Toto, how are ya?
Hey man.
Majority of your cards are / attributes, which is wait, what about Smoker?
Smoker, I would believe would be slash.
Is it slash or is it special?
Let me check my Gorm decks. Smoker. Oh no, it's Tashigi though, so it is a slash.
It is a
because Tashigi doesn't have the devil fruit, Paul.
That is true. Oh,
so
they are all slash attribute. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now,
and I guess is the Smoker also must be slash then. Yeah.
30 more minutes. We're gonna be taking a break after this, by the way. Keep you just top up your hot cocos as we do a live reaction on the Bandai Card Game Announcements for the One Piece TCG. Now, what are you going to do? Are you gonna swing? Are you gonna attach 3 Rested Dawn? No, he's just gonna swing. He's just gonna raw swing into the leader. Zoro doesn't run any blockers.
Red Zoro? No, not at all.
I mean, it does have the 2k counter there.
Feels like this board state's kind of in a precarious spot. It feels like it can kind of go either way, but I guess if you look at the value of cards, a lot of the Green Zoro's cards are just like the searches and blockers, whereas, you know, each one of these cards on the Red Zoro's side is going to be swinging. But also at the same time, if you're playing Red Zoro, you kind of feel like you'd want to be a bit more ahead at this point. You know, your early game that's like kind of your whole reason.
Do you reckon Zoro? Oh, there's a Tashigi. Do you think the because Reno Red Zoro doesn't it's not a late game deck. Definitely not a late game deck. Just you want to like smash face as much as you can. Our player over here doesn't have he only has one, like our other Green Zoro player doesn't have he's got one blocker, but the fact that he hasn't seen his Mihawk yet, he needs to see that Mihawk. What is he gonna do? Swing 3,000 into the Tashigi? I mean to the Shirahoshi?
Yeah. Shirahoshi? Dear lord, man, that's Hiyori.
Hiyori, oh my gosh, Shirahoshi. Hiyori, man, it's been a long day.
When is it not, Paul?
Yeah, it's always been a long day. It's always been a long day.
Always.
Do you reckon he plays himself he's got the chopper blocker, the 3 cost. Totally forgot about that. It's already flooded the board. He does swing into it. Does he minus? Is it 2,000? Attach to Don?
3,000.
Minus 3,000. Okay, jeez. Okay.
Because he probably puts the minus 3,000 into maybe the blocker or just something to make it a bit more awkward. It doesn't really matter. It's just an extra swing.
Yep, and he does restand it with the that 1-cost green event. Ankh Bear's about to swing into face soon, but he does buff up the 3-cost 4,000 powers chopper. It's not looking good for our Green Zoro. He will need to take life soon. The fact that now, when he countered out of that, what is that Zoro card? Is that the Zoro card that can't be played out by an effect? It has to be played out raw?
Question, Paul. Let me go search in my Gorm decks.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. This card, where it is? Yes, correct. This, yep. If your leader has a slash attribute, this character cannot be carried in battle by slash attribute characters, and it gains 1,000 power. So that's an interesting tech. I wonder, is that for the mirror, maybe?
Speaking of which, there is. Oh my gosh! I think I just had a. I was talking to one of our fellow locals from Pokeboxy. Shout outs to Phil, Prawn Hub. He has a secret. I'm gonna say no. It's not a secret tech anymore. I'm just gonna say it out loud. Sorry, mate, if you're watching. He's gonna be playing a specific card in his. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a mono black deck or gonna be a in his Kobe deck. But do you know there is one card that really screws over slash attribute decks? That's in black.
No, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, Paul. What is this secret tech you are?
Do you know that blocker? It's a 5. I think it's a 5 cost blocker. Shu.
Oh
yeah.
Cool. I did indeed play some OP11 pre-release.
Yeah.
I remember what Shu does. Shu is a blocker.
Yes.
If it blocks a slash character, it gets 5,000 power.
So it's a 10,000 cost block, 10,000 power blocker.
Yeah, for all slash characters.
That is going to be very handy, especially in the Zoro matchup. But it's only once per turn. Even if it's not an on block, it's a once per turn card. Yeah, okay. I am gonna be putting that in a. I'm gonna be using that tech against when Zoro comes out. Now,
in what deck?
I might actually. I was thinking, I don't know, maybe Kobe would be good.
Oh, I do like Kobe.
Kobe, yeah.
He's a cool leader. I wish it was better. That was probably one of my biggest disappointments of OP11 is just Kobe not being that good.
Now, you know what's kind of disappointing right now? Our green Zoro player has not even seen the Mihawk yet. Now, in this situation, do you just want to swing into lead, or do you want to clear board against the red Zoro? Personally, I would swing board.
Yeah, normally swing board is always the correct call because that's how red Zoro wins. But if you see the Zoro's hand, he also still has 5 cards in hand. And correct me if I'm wrong, Paul, but 3 of them are at least 2Ks.
That is correct, yes, and he does have a 3 cost. Well, he used one of the 2K. Is the Duck Squad a 2K counter as well?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's the whole reason you play it as well because it's a 2K counter.
Now he's gonna start going for board. Look, in this situation, what do you want to do? Do you want to play the Cavendish? Yeah, play the Cam. He's on what, 9 Don? So I think he could do the Cavendish into the Tashigi, maybe?
Maybe, but Paul, this Zoro is struggling for resources though. He only has 4 cards left in hand and 2 life. He needs to be finding some cards ASAP. But look, he's doing a good job of clearing the board, but there's no way he can get rid of the entire board. Look at this Perona! What a swing!
That's wild. Well, I don't know. I honestly think you would just clear board at this point because Zoro, the only rush that Zoro has in his deck is just the 3 cost and also the Kid Killer. But as we can see here, he doesn't even like what he does. Only have this 3 cost Zoro. That's it.
True,
I think swinging for board would be the better option. No,
I wouldn't think so. I think this is the time where you keep swinging for life, keep putting that pressure on, and then also establish your board again to make the green Zoro respected as well.
Yeah.
Because the amount of swings that the green Zoro has, I don't think it'd be enough to, win. Because you really only have about 2 strong swings, and yeah, that looks like this red Zoro player's going for life. Gets a 1k out of hand. Because again, Paul, there's 3 cards left in this green Zoro's hand. They are running out of steam, and once they've run out of steam, that's when you can kind of go for the kill. My guess is that this red Zoro probably plays, swings with the chopper, swings with leader, plays the chopper to establish 2 more bodies on the board that has to be respected. And then maybe he plays the blocker chopper just to keep another body on board and keep this Zoro.
No, our green Zoro player over here only does have one 2K counter in hand, which is the Shimotsuki Kozaburo, which is the old guy with the unibrow. That's only the one 2K counter he has in hand. The Shigi is just going to be a brick. However, he does have a 0 cost counter in hand as well. So, I mean, he can survive up to three swings if he wants to. But, look, if I was a Red Zoro player, mate, I would actually give myself an extra blocker. Not sure if he can survive the next flurry of swings from the green Zoro in the next turn, because how many? He's got a 2K. He's only got one 2K and two 1Ks. I'm pretty sure.
The issue is as well, Paul. It's just like, but this green Zoro player is probably not going to think he can go for game. He might have to go for board, and then if your board is, if the swing's going to the board, that's protecting your life, and that sets you up for another turn.
Yeah.
Which I think feels like we're in the kind of the turns where 1 or 2 swings will make a difference here.
Swings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into lead.
8 into lead.
No, actually, 9. It might be 9 into lead because of Unk, yeah?
From Unk Bear. Yeah. Thank you, Unk. Thank Unk.
I think the ideal situation is, what, would you block with your, what you call it?
I think you block, I think you block here. I think 9's too big to take, unless you kind of look for more options, because I guess the thing is, Paul, what's green Zoro doing next turn as well?
This is what I would personally do. Attach 3, swing on to the 2 monsters on the field. Hopefully get yourself a bloody block. Oh, it counters out of it instead?
And that's everything in almost everything in hand.
Blocks, yeah.
That must have been into the smoker.
The smoker, yeah.
Because he only gave up 3K, so he had to go to 10. Must have been the smoker or the TCG. My guess would be.
Ooh, that's.
And wow, I guess the smoker.
Jeez.
Oh, brutal that last card was a brick in hand. 7 into smoker and got the smoker. Respect to the Red Zoro player looking for that play and getting a lot of cards off board. And, we're in a very precarious situation here, Paul. Also, that smoker is not something you want to be drawing for the green Zoro. That doesn't have any counter. You need counter. You need counter or a big body, such as, ACOS Mihawk.
In this situation, yeah, I think definitely you got to be swinging board at this point, because, I mean, what if the Red Zoro player over here pulls out a Kid Killer, and into maybe another Rush Zoro. He does have a blocker just in case he wants to go the defensive route. Counter wise, I think is pretty okay. It is actually quite close to this point because both players are running low on hand resources, but again, it's more favorable for our Red Zoro because our Green Zoro doesn't have any blockers on field. At this point, you want to swing into board.
Yeah, but Red Zoro has the hand to protect his board, and it counters out of that swing.
No, but I think he didn't aim for board. He aimed for leader instead.
Oh, you reckon he aimed for leader? I guess.
Yeah, because it was a 2K and a 1K.
Unless it was to the Zoro, Rush Zoro.
Oh, maybe.
I would. Depends kind of what he's thinking the play should be. I would assume it's into the Rush Zoro because although you don't have any pieces in hand, if you can get rid of the cards on board, you feel a lot better rather than going live, because it doesn't. This is definitely not a I'm going to win this turn, so thus I need to get rid of cards. I think that's why you swing into the Rush Zoro there. But yeah, no, and especially the way that, because I feel like if I was Red Zoro, I'd probably take that first.
Yeah.
It gives you more cards. You have these cards, the 2Ks in hand that yeah.
Wait, wait. I think we're misreading something. Can the Zoro leader... Wait, during this turn, it can battle, set this card. Cannot...
It cannot...
it cannot attack. So it can't swing into two... It has to be... Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
It has to be character once and then leader.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. See, I'm an idiot. Okay.
Were you questioning why he doesn't just put Don on Zoro?
Yeah, and just swing. Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. He swings one and then swings into leader. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Takes a hit, and he gets himself a Sanji. Now, I think at this point, give yourself a blocker. Does he have another rush card? He does. And he's only got one card in hand.
Zoro.
And you know...
Can you math it here?
You can. And you know what? He could just go... He can actually finish this if he wants to.
Yeah, because if he maths it, he goes 7 with leader first. Then he goes 9 with the bear. How much of a Don? Oh, it's a look. Actually, no, I don't think there's a safe.
I mean,
this is assuming that the card in hand that the Green Zoro has in hand is a 2K. Obviously, it isn't, but that's like what. So we'll have to see what. So he puts.
Can Unk buff himself?
No, I don't think Unk can buff him. So Unk goes 6 lead.
What are you thinking, brother? Just... he dropped a card. He's betting it out. He's gone. It's a wise move. You want to go fishing. Is he going to get another? Is that a 2K?
No, that's a 1K.
No, that's a 1K. He can finish this. He can finish this if he wants to.
I mean, is he sitting here just thinking, I've just been baited, I'm about to lose this next? Because, like, if that was a 2K, you know, he just says, you know, probably does, under normal circumstances, probably should just drop the 2K and say, well, I'm probably safe. But we'll have to see. Yes, true, he has a Don up as well, so he can dead man's game it, because it is much like the Gear 2, where it can be used to protect your leader. And I guess here's the question. I think this is kind of what this Red Zoro is debating. Does he go for game? Does he go defensive? And it's tough. It's a tough choice.
He goes 9 into lead. Okay.
It's only 8 into lead, is it not?
Oh. 8 into lead. And does he have one Don up? Wait, he's got one Don up? Yes?
No, but that's not the counter pull.
Oh, no.
It is?
It wasn't enough.
It is.
Because it only gives you 2,000, isn't it? That one cost?
I think it gives you 3,000. Am I wrong?
It's 2,000. It only gives you only 2,000.
Which one was that?
Paradise Waterfall.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he swung 8 into the final. Yeah. So he didn't see any of his Dracul Mihawks at all.
Wow. That feels like such a key card that you want.
It is, and the fact that how many times did he search? He only found one of his Peronas. Damn, that's unfortunate. By the way, guys, if you've just joined us, we're just killing time. We're in the waiting room to witness what Bandai is going to be what Bandai is going to be announcing for the One Piece trading card game. If you haven't watched these sort of streams before, Bandai usually doesn't pop off straight away with, you know, wait, can we just pause for a second? Hey Gavin, what's going on with your mustache, bro? Like,
that's a nice stash. That's a good stash.
Yeah. Jeez, it's very not gonna mention it. Anyway, yeah, Bandai is going for, it's usually don't announce their stuff straight away. They usually just wait and like kind of milk it out and try to get more viewers.
Well, you can't start with the best dish first.
Not with that attitude. Sometimes you do. Do you go to a restaurant and just order steak straight away, or do you go with, like, you know, entree first?
I get some entrees.
Really?
Wait, you go?
No.
Yeah, you rock up and you go, steak please, right away.
Yeah,
and he goes,
100%.
No, crazy man. You gotta tease it, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what Bandai does to us. Tease it.
Oh my gosh! If they're gonna mention any more, if they're gonna mention a Battle Spirits news.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna kill the game. They're stopping all production on it.
So what I'm hearing is that Gundam TCG is the next big TCG.
That is correct. Hey, question for the people that are watching at home. First of all, welcome to our stream. Secondly, is anyone actually going to be playing the Gundam TCG? I'm just curious. If like, you know what, I'm gonna make a poll.
So I did see that pre-orders for the boxes have gone up recently, Paul.
How much?
Have we? 160, I think. Or at least I know some places are doing 160. Has there been any? Do we know what cards are in there yet, or any new cards or anything like that? Do you know? You're the
for Gundam TCG.
Yes,
dude. I am not I am not. I'm sorry. I tried getting to Gundam. It's not my thing. Like I only get into things if I'm like, you know, I watch it avidly. I'm into it. I'm interested into the story. Like that's why I love One Piece. People are trying to ask me if I'm getting into the Riftbound. I'm not into. I don't like LOL. I'm sorry. LOL is basically the tutorial that you want to play before playing Dota 2. I said it.
Based.
I said it. That's the truth.
I mean, I think Riftbound is definitely one of those TCGs though that has the correct IP behind it to let it succeed. Whereas Gundam seems like a big property, but maybe not as big as you'd hope on a TCG.
Do you reckon it's like gonna be? I feel like it's gonna be similar to
A Good Friend Dragon Ball.
Yeah. I feel.
Wardy's in the chat. Hello, Wardy.
Hey, Wardy, how are you? I feel like I don't know, man. It's in Japan, Gundam is huge.
Yep.
But in the West, like all right. So for the people that don't know, Riftbound, okay. I'm contemplating whether to get into it. The reason why, before you cuss me out, okay? The reason why is because the pricing is not only cash pricing as well as, like, you know, card trophies and stuff like that, but apparently they reward. You can get top pricing from the event organizers if you play off meta decks and if you do well. So the more jankier the deck is, and if you top highly into it, like if you top quite well in the major tournaments, you get major pricing as well for so the jankier the better. And that's what I kind of like. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right?
How does that work though, Paul? I have so many questions. Is there going to be judges there judging and like picking which one the best one is, or is it based on points that you earn? But then it's just like you got to pay the best jank deck. I got questions, Paul.
If I ever see the first of all, I don't even know the type of deck. I don't even know the games, the rules of the game for Riftbound.
I've seen a few alt arts.
Are you a fan?
Not really.
Yeah, no more vibes. It's like I don't even know any of the characters. Like I know Ari, I guess.
Have you not? Okay, you actually should watch Arcane though, Paul.
Why?
That is actually good TV.
You're lying to me. Are you just trying to?
I'm not capping. I've seen Arcane and I went, that was pretty darn good.
But you're similar to me. You crap on League of Legends, like
always.
I don't like
every chance.
Yeah, thank you. Because I don't like. I personally,
it's just the Dota 2 person inside.
It is. Like I see people playing League of Legends as inferior beings. Like,
look, as a man with 2.2 thousand hours in Dota 2, League. Look, League gets a hard rap, but it's just the Dota 2 in us, Paul. We saw what we got to do.
Yeah. Do you know what I do for insults, especially in all chat? So if I destroy the other team in Dota 2, you know what I do? Yep. I spam Control C. I spam Control V, and I send the link to my opposition in all chat, the League of Legends sign up page.
That's very BM, Paul.
I love it. I'm not.
But also Levi, who told us about the Zoro play before, so Levi, very knowledgeable man. Star Wars does this. If you get top 64, the highest placement player for each leader gets an alt art leader card for doing that.
That's sick. I love
That's
that.
really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Wow. So that'd be like, Paul, you rock up to your locals, your regionals, and you go top 64 of Nami. You're the only Nami to hit top 64. You get an alt art now. That is really cool.
You know what? You've inspired me. You not also that. Also, by the way, apparently they've taken a page out of Star Wars as well. You know how the recent reward is a for top 2 is a jumbo size alternate art version of Black and Purple Luffy.
Very cool.
They've taken that page out of Star Wars as well because they do that. They have jumbo size cards as prizing. I don't quite like. Oh, wait. So before we continue on, these are the dates for the next upcoming streams, by the way, ladies and gents. So we have the Kyoto, we have a Kyoto tournament happening on the 14th of. It's actually in 2 days, so we'll be streaming that.
That's the 15th.
Yes,
the 15th for us.
Yes, the 22nd of June is the second Tokyo tournament, and then the week after. So basically, Gorm, our weekend is going to be locked in.
Oh, say less. The 14th, the 22nd, the 29th, it's the Bulbasaur and Gorm. And
the 5th of July and the 12th of July.
I'm in. Say less.
Okay, cool. If this doesn't give us a commentating gig in the upcoming majors, I am going to be I'm not going to be angry. I'm just going to be upset. I'm going to flip tables. I'm just going to flip tables.
Do you ever see Australian commentators? Just chuck a little Paul and Gorm in there or something. I don't know. We'll get start a ride or something.
I do want to say, by the way, I want to thank everyone when that tagged us in the I think it was Let's Play Games was advertising their trying to get commentators for the upcoming regional. Just want to say thank you for the people that tagged us and really trying to hype us up and trying to get us more having the spotlight on us in the public eye.
Very
now
cool.
As these people say goodbye, we're gonna have a short intermission. The major event is starting. The Bandai card game stream is starting in 5 minutes. This is a friendly reminder. Please make sure you hydrate. Top up your hot cocoa or Nesquik. And we'll be back. Unless Gorm, you're gonna stay around for a bit.
I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes, and then I'll talk to the homies.
All right, too easy. Oh, why are we watching that? Okay, be right back.
What up, chat? What up, YouTube? YouTube. Hope everyone well. I'm back. We're just waiting. We're in the Bandai Card Games. As you can see, everyone's people are right. Let me just see. Wardy will have words to Paul about that. Hello, what the hell? Star Wars, yeah. Artwork is, yeah. I don't know if boring is the right word. I just don't think I like the design of the base cards of Riftbound, and it seems like that's kind of everywhere. But you know, we've seen League. They made. I don't remember what their online card game was called, but that was very successful. Very good. That sort of vibe. So look, it seems like the guy kind of got the right people in mind for like when they want to do it. Oh, Maddie, Ace Sabo Luffy, so like a triple leader. I think there was, and if you guys don't want to, there was rumors that, I mean, it's not rumors. OP13 is going to feature the three brothers, but I think most of us would expect them to be three different leaders, with another three leaders ruling out the six. We do know, and we have been teased about the 7K Roger, the purple, was it purple red Roger? We've teased about that. We don't know anything. You just know it's a 7K leader, and I will be playing that because that seems so much. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll be so much fun, but I love the idea of being a 7K leader. And it looks like with these new starter decks, we've got new cards as well. They're kind of like how do I express this? They look like they're open to like this being a way of not balancing, or I'm not even sure how the correct way of saying it is, but they're open to making leaders.
All right, everyone. Guess what? Welcome to our not just our One Piece plays, but welcome to our Gundam plays. By the way, in order to so basically right now they're introducing the new starter decks for starter deck 1 and starter deck 4 of the new Gundam TCG. Here we have the first set called New Type Rising, which is available on the 26th of July.
Well, I was just sitting here yapping away. I didn't even realize the stream had started.
Yeah, I did. I did post up my the live link to some of our Gundam enthusiasts out there. So I guess we're going to be covering all of the the events. So let's see what we have here. So so in this segment for today's announcements, it's going to be upcoming product information as well as new events for the Gundam TCG. As we can see here, they're going to go through the upcoming event product information. Here are the starter decks titles for starter decks 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's going to be starter decks 7, 8, and 7 and 8 will be announced later on, and will be released between 2025 to 2026, early 26. Here we have some new card reveals. So I am going to I've played Gundam. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into it, but you know, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Okay, so this card...
Whoa! Oh, wait, that's actually cool. They have the English version
Gundam
as well.
Aerial Modified. So basically, you choose one of your Rush Command cards with a 5...
Gundam Aerial Rebuild.
Is it Rebuild?
Rebuild, actually?
Yeah.
Well, the English is there, Paul.
Oh, it is there. My bad. So we don't need a translator. Yay!
Yay!
When paired, choose one command card with that is level 5 or lower from your trash and add it to your hand. So it's basically similar like a... I guess it's like a... It plays like Black. Where you can you choose a card and you...
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Using your trash, yeah.
Forgive me if you guys hear any of slurping in the background. I am drinking my hot cocoa right now.
Did you get me one, Paul?
Actually, guess what? Yvonne didn't buy Nesquik or Milo. I'm drinking Chocolate Swiss. It's a European brand.
Oh.
And no, I did
No,
not kill anyone.
don't drink louder. Ew.
Okay, what do we have here? I guess they're just showing the so with the Gundam T's this is O2. This is set 2. And they're focusing on the following Gundam X and also Gundam Age in this set for set 2.
Ah, yes, I know all about those. This is where we should have called the expert the Gundam expert.
Yeah, is there any Gundam experts in here? Like, I don't. Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no,
I'm gonna turn off the music, and we're gonna. This is I think this is a new trailer. I've got some chips. Would you like some chips, by the way?
Yes, but Paul, I don't think chips are a very good streaming food.
You just hear me crunching in the background.
Oh, crunch. These chips are delicious.
What do we have here? Ooh, going for the retro 1980s approach.
I mean, that's cool.
Okay. Did you actually watch any of the Gundam?
No, I unfortunately have zero. Okay.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
It's like a gun in the wall.
Wall gun. A bunch of test tubes.
Oh, wait, we got a heartbeat, Paul.
Is this old school? Is this old school Gundam? Zeta
Whoa!
Gundam. No effect. Crazy. Gundam Zeta. Is there any leaders? So it's called Dual Impact.
No, there's no leaders in Gundam, Paul.
Oh, there isn't? Okay.
Gundam Zeta is... got an 8 out of 10 on IMDb, a 4.5 on Crunchyroll. Maybe it's from 1985.
1985? Gundam's been that long?
Yeah. So maybe this is a big thing. Maybe this. I mean, to be fair, that looks really cool. The old school anime art. But I think it looks cool.
Can you guys?
Am I to judge?
Wait, guys in chat. Can you hear me chewing in the mic? Like, I'm going to chew right now. Let me know if you hear it.
Oh, no, I can hear you as well.
Do you hear any of that? No? Alright.
A little suspicious.
Okay, so basically, long story short, Starter Deck 7 and 8 will be released back in early 2026. They're already releasing set number 3, and it'll be released on the 1st of January next year.
Oh, they're quick with that. Very quick.
Now, Matty Davis. They started decks 5 and 6. I was wondering where that was. Matt Davis says Ace, Sabo, Luffy leaders in OP13. Apparently, there's also going to be Bonnie. So Bonnie, Roger, and Emu were the last 3 leaders. Matty, if you're still in chat.
I was talking about it.
まずはですね、デモデッキ店舗体験会の7月開催分が本日より順次バンダイ TCG プラスにて応募開始となります。参加中品としてこちらの記念品をプレゼントさせていただきます。全国店舗での体験会はこちらの7月いっぱいで終了予定となりますので、ぜひ少しでもガンダムカードゲームが気になっている方は
I feel like we're uncultured swine. Or not knowing Gundam.
That's true. Imagine if Gundam wasn't mid. We'd be all over this.
Moss. And just like that, we lost 50% of our viewers.
Oh, that's probably because from all your gulp and mom.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know people can hear that.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Ilias, hey, brother. We will be seeing OP info, One Piece info, most likely after Digimon. So it's going to be Gundam first, then Digimon, and then I think Union Arena, and then One Piece. So it will be announced.
Is that what Roxas said, Paul?
Yes, my son Roxas does work for Bandai. Yeah, he works at Bandai. He provides me with all the leaks.
He is Mr. Bandai himself.
Yes,
he did troll you once, and that was very funny.
Yeah, I was very upset with that.
He told you all the fake
news, which is he did get grounded for that.
Yeah, he was worth it though. But we're seeing here waiting for One Piece. So it kind of seems like a product reveal. It doesn't look like a band. sort of thing.
Mm.
So I'd be surprised if we saw like anything like that, but who knows?
No.
I am open to any and everything, Paul.
I do hope. Is it very rare for Bandai to well, I'm just gonna read this. Is it rare for Bandai to announce ban lists during these announcements? They only, I believe they only announce ban lists during the internationals. That's alright, Elias. We have 90. Oh, we have 90. I just realized how many views we have. Whoa, we went from 98 all the way to 110. Hey, everyone, for the people that are watching at home. Hopefully, you're all snuggled up, maybe eating your dinner, hydrated.
Where else would they be watching from, Paul?
Well, maybe they're watching from work. Maybe they're watching from work while they're on their lunch break or sitting on the toilet. I don't know. People have lives out there. But the fact,
I refuse to believe that.
Ooh, Dragon Ball ban list is in one of these. Really, Levi? So if Dragon Ball is doing, I completely forgot that Dragon Ball was actually a Bandai card game. It's just, is it Masters or is it Fusion World? Hey guys, Carlos says, hey guys, early morning on East Coast. Hey dude, Carlos.
He's watching from work.
You're watching from work, mate. You know what, right. Carlos, you deserve a raise. You deserve a raise. You know.
Wait, what? You can't get that man a raise. He's literally on the job, and he's watching us.
Yeah, I mean, like people that I'm just so thankful for people that are watching us while they're working and risking their livelihood. Just what do we have here? It seems that we have it's a new type of challenge event. I wonder what this is. It's basically an official Swiss draw format held at participating stores of 32 participants. There's 32 participants per round, so it's capped at that. Top 8 ranked. They win commemorative prizes for the top winners. So basically winner cards. And these are the participation prizes. So you can get basically, it's the winner card. The new type challenge winner card. It's very similar. I'm pretty sure that Gundam doesn't have a a super pre-release, unlike One Piece. Levi says that the Fusion World ban list is in this stream. So, Gorm, I think we might. I'm just hoping we have a ban list for One Piece.
I don't want to see a ban list, Paul. I think we're in a really good state of One Piece right now.
Do you feel that? Well, you know what? In saying that, you are correct.
Okay, thanks.
Because it feels that despite the overwhelming amount of people playing blue, purple, or green, purple Luffy, other decks still, in a way, gain some spotlights, like Bella Betty. Bella Betty, you have your Rush Zoro, you have like, did you see that Marco win?
I did see that Marco. Very cool.
That was so cool. Oh, and they have by the way, they got World Championships happening on the 9th of this year. Oh, interesting.
The 9th of this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 9th of this year. What is that? January, February, March, April, May, June,
August.
July, August. That's right, August.
No, September. I lied.
Carlos says, I'm a manager at my job, so I can watch and work at the same time. I run... Oh, dude! You run a local game store on the side. So trying to get as much info for the future. Are you live? Yes, so Carlos, we are live streaming this event right now. So this is, live as we go. That. And we're just...
he knows that. It's just, are you translating, Paul?
Are we translating this from Japanese? Well, the thing is, we don't need to. Because they have the English translations there. So it makes our lives easier. Gorm is actually part Japanese, so Gorm, we would love to hear some Japanese from you right now.
People, arigato, Paul-san. Unban Sakazuki. Thank you.
And I don't foresee, One Piece TCG ban list. GG is strong, but looks like Bella Betty and Red Zoro are still being strong. That is correct, Carlos. Great inputs.
I agree.
Shaheen,
Don't. Oh, sorry.
No,
You go.
don't ban. Yeah,
Don't ban it.
Yeah,
don't ban Gungam Giant. It's not. It is a good card. Don't get me wrong. Every card's, but we are seeing new decks popping up. And these starter decks were, everyone. It's like the girlfriend meme where it's like you're holding your girlfriend's hand and the hot lady walks past and you turn around. That's what the starter decks are.
That is correct. Shaheen says, "Nah, Buggy needs to go for real, bro. Buggy has gone
tier 1.
It's tier 1. You know what? We actually agree. We actually agree with each other. That's crazy.
We agree. Little handshake here, Paul.
Yeah. Little. There we go. Yep.
I've never felt so. On Sunday, I'm going through identity crisis. Paul. On Sunday, I was like, "There's going to be too many Bella Betties. I'm not going to play Blue Purple Luffy." I played Blackbeard. New starter deck. Seems cool.
Okay.
You know what? I went 1-2, Paul. Would you like to know the 2 games I lost?
What were they?
Both to Buggy. Yeah.
Because you got attacked. Your Jesus purchase is useless.
No, Paul. You know what? That wasn't even the saddest part. You know what was useless?
What?
My KO effects. Because Croc and Mihawk had already hit the flare. And I was like, let me KO something. Oh, they just have to trash a card to keep it alive. I can't KO 2 things. I know what I'll do. I'll play a 4 cost and a 6 cost. That'll be great. Oh, I've just been gravity bladed. Oh, I concede.
Oh my gosh. Guys, if you have, I'm going to say this now. This is not financial advice. If you ever see the Buggy starter decks, buy them now. Buy them now, guys and girls. Just buy them now.
If you don't have 2, buy them now. And if you have 2, don't worry about it. You got the cards you need.
Yeah, that's it. Don't scalp like some people I know. Gorm. What? Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Gorm's great. He sells it to me TCG unconverted. He's a great mate. Ban Lucci, Ilias? Really? I don't think Lucci is the cockroach that refuses, despite the multiple nerfs that it's gotten. It's a cockroach that never dies. You can nuke it to death, it still survives.
Paul, where is Lucci though? I did not see any Luccis recently.
That's very good. That's very
anyway.
That's very. I think you go upside.
I think my point stands. I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of Gundam stuff happening. So are we hopeful for?
They're really trying to push. Oh, look, the fact that they're having a beginners battle, a shop battle, which is I'm assuming the the locals, exclusive special featuring guests. What is there? This is the World Championships that's happening between 2025 to 2026. They have a starter deck release stream that's happening on Saturday. Wow, interesting.
Look, Paul, come on, man. Let's talk more One Piece.
Okay. Yeah. I know. No one came to watch. Goddamn, they're all here for us. And Carlos Cheese.
Everyone who came for Gundam's watching the Gundam streamer. I think Eggman's streaming. So yeah.
Is Eggman streaming right now? Don't go to Eggman, guys. Come over here. Come and join us. Yeah.
Yeah. So Buggy's a tier 1 deck. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think bans are going to happen. I don't think unbans are going to happen, but maybe they do. And, I think a lot of the unbanned cards, Ice Age needs to stay banned.
Ice Age, yes, it does. The fact, you know what I do appreciate? The fact that Ice Age has already got a replacement. That Shirahoshi, 4 cost, on play blocker. -4.
I mean, it's
it's not the best, but hey, it's a body on the field. You get a blocker, and also it's -4. It's okay, I guess. By the way, guys, Gundam Card Game is now wrapping up. Now we are looking for Fusion World. This is the ban list that everyone is not looking forward to, unless you are one of the 6 players that do still play Dragon Ball Fusion World. Shout out to Brady. Brady, are you watching? Are you watching, Brady? Hey, Brady, we love you. Damn,
unlike Fusion World. No, that's so BM.
Oh, we have a.
Oh yeah, hello, sir.
Goku Ultra Instinct has gotten himself a perm, and he's trying to grow a beard. Hello. So now, anyway, back to One Piece. Look, I don't think they need to unban Raigo. Raigo was a hit that yellow players didn't even see coming.
And it was a good ban.
You reckon? I don't think so.
Are you serious, man? Okay.
Before we
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, the bands.
Oh, is it the band? Oh, jeez.
I
Oh,
think so.
Pilaf got banned?
Oh, my old man got banned.
Are you
He's
serious?
so old.
Pilaf is banned?
No, Sanji's Pilaf. Wait.
He was such a good. He was such a. I guess that kind of makes it. But I don't see why they need to ban him.
Oh, we got wait, Paul. We're not talking about future. We're talking about One Piece.
Yeah.
We got people in the chat talking One Piece. We got to talk to the One Piece.
Okay.
Okay.
What was I was saying this? Okay. First of all,
No, I'm saying
you
this.
want to say?
Anyway.
Okay. You say it.
But I have one thing. They can unban Raigo if they ban Adele. That's all I gotta say.
Can I just say this?
You may.
I think
Sorry.
they didn't. I think they didn't need to ban Gecko Moria.
Oh.
I don't think they needed to ban Gecko Moria.
No, I think you are wrong in saying that.
You reckon? Because Gecko Moria, with the amount of cards that exist now, that can remove 8,000 power or less.
Yeah, but Paul, Gecko Moria comes out with 2 other cards behind it as well, while also KOing stuff.
I don't think it was necessary. I think it was an overkill.
No, absolutely not.
Wait. Let's leave it. Let's go to an alternate reality. Okay, people that are in chat right now, feel free to jump in. Okay, let's go to an alternate reality where Gecko Moria wasn't banned. Do you think yellow Luffy, black yellow Luffy would still be relevant today with the current other Luffy leaders?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. Are you serious? That deck was so consistently strong when you can chain multiple turns being at 9 power, like 9,000 base for multiple turns. That is a strong deck. That deck wasn't going anywhere.
I don't think, like, in all honesty, maybe it's because there's a reason why I think I'm really justifying Gecko Warrior not to be banned. This is you're gonna hate me for this, Gorn. By the way, you're muted. I think you did. But the reason why I am such a hard drive for Gecko Warrior not being banned is because it gives me an excuse to play Blue Na'vi. It just makes me. I just want. I can't breathe. I just want Na'vi to be relevant again. There's too many rush plays. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that the new? It's a new secret rare. I'm assuming that's for the new starter deck.
Well, your brain. We're literally sitting here talking about One Piece bands, and new thing.
Yes. I'm sorry, my ADHD is kicking in.
I know.
Okay.
Well, everyone's talking about the band, so everyone thinks that Black Yellow Luffy will still be around, especially because one of the biggest decks, which everyone is pointing out too, is that Blackbeard is not relevant right now. There's too much aggro going around, and I don't think aggro has a great time into Black Yellow. As soon as that starts doing that, that's like a manga boost. That's like Fujimon's getting like EB.
Yeah, but.
Oh, sorry. One Piece.
One Piece. Back to One Piece. All right. So that's pretty cool.
So I just said, so he said you think NL with Raigo be tier 1. I think it might not be tier 1, but I think the gameplay loop of NL with Raigo is stupid. Is that because NL can deal with low cost and then NL can deal with big cost. NL can't do everything while also staying alive at 1 HP. NL can't do anything. It needed a weakness, and Raigo was just too overstated. If Raigo didn't have a trigger, I'd probably be okay with it. Because then it's purely only for late game. But because it had a trigger of KOing early game stuff, it's just like, wow, cool. And I just don't think it promotes fun in interactive gameplay. Much like Black Yellow Luffy, which is why I was happy. And oh my god, it's a
wait. Can we wait. That is a leader. The Dragon Balls are the leader, and it's Shenron. Hello.
Yo.
Look, Ultimate Ace. He says, I don't get why people complain about NL so much. It gets fisted by these new purple. You know what? Ultimate Ace, I totally agree. In all honesty, Raigo didn't need to get banned. I feel like if you were to ban Raigo, you don't need to ban NL. Even in this meta, I feel like NL with Raigo isn't going to be that much. It's not going to be any different in all honesty.
It's just a jack of all trades, though. There's like, tell me what's NL bad at if it has access to Raigo, because you could say right now that NL struggles with late game decks.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, we got to talk the chat here. EBO1 SRs will more than likely not get banned. What we're hoping is EBO1 SRs are reprinted in PRB, and that's going to make life a lot more better for loads.
Furthermore to what you were saying, guys, this is not financial advice, but all I'm going to say is, people, you need to start selling your Bond Clays and your Cavendishes while you can. That's all.
If you have spares, though, if you already have the cards, don't go out. Don't go out of your way.
You'd sell them now, I reckon. If you want to sell them now.
You can't say this is not financial advice and then give financial advice.
No.
That's not how this works. Not how this works.
Back to the chat. So Nathan K says, I think block rotation is worse than. Look, Nathan K, can I say something about that? I think block rotation is, yes, I was against it at first. It's healthy for the game, but I think block rotation should only be applicable to cards, not leaders. It should be applicable to cards, but not leaders.
Look, I think we both agree block rotation is a necessary evil to keep the One Piece TCG alive. We can go through all those things, but essentially it is new players get in easier, new metas can be invented. We don't want the same power crept meta, which we are slowly going with, which we understand. It's how you do card games. If you don't power creep cards, we don't want to buy the boxes. Paul, if they, let's say, okay, maybe Purple Blue Luffy's not cool. Let's say the Green Zoro came out and it was trash. Are you buying OP12? No, probably not.
Probably not, no. But can I just say as well, have a look at all of the successful trading card games out there. Have a look at all of them.
Magic the Gathering.
Pokemon
TCG.
Yep. What else?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now,
Yu-Gi-Oh is the niche one.
Now, have a look at those card games and if they've implemented print block rotation. Now have a look at the card games that didn't implement print block rotations. You tell me how they're going right now.
What card games?
Exactly.
And Yu-Gi-Oh is in a tier 0. Sorry, not tier 0. Is Yu-Gi-Oh does ban lists, no rotations. Their games is 1 turn, 2 turn. All right, game's over. GG. Well played. And I think rotation just allows all these new leaders that essentially haven't been seen before because they weren't up to scratch in the rotation. They could see life in a new rotation, or so on and so forth.
Now, Wardy makes a good point. They didn't introduce rotations until later, which is it's true. I think they've introduced rotations way too early for One Piece. They could have. Do you reckon?
No? Or is our 4th year?
This is our 3rd year.
So next year's our 4th year, and that's when they're doing set rotation.
Yes, that is correct.
I think it's a great place to do it. I would argue. I don't know. I feel like 12 blocks. No, we're gonna have how many blocks? 14 cards, up to OP 14 plus all the EBs worth of cards in rotation before rotation goes through. Correct.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Sean.
No, you're right, man.
Sean Geyer is asking, do we get a ban list today for One Piece TCG? The stars are pointing to, I don't think so. They're just going to be talking about product information and release dates. I have a feeling they are going to give us a sneak peek on certain leaders or certain information about
either
OP13
or
PRBO2. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, the comments, guys. Hey, if you joined us in chat,
thanks.
yeah,
This is awesome.
I love it.
We love talking to you guys.
Read one of the comments for us, please. Go on.
Retaining the first 5 set minus the reprints was pretty good. I wonder what Ace is referring to there.
It's weird for us because we are half a year behind.
That's true as well.
but we will be catching up soon. That's why they decided to put in OP13, a mixture of EB04 and OP13 in one set. So they did something very similar with Digimon when they did a simultaneous release with Global. So they had to jam pack certain cards from different sets into one booster box.
I tell you what, Paul, that is going to be crazy. The OP13 and OP14 English releases are going to be some stacked product, or there's going to be so hard to get those singles as well due to the fact there's so many hits in there.
I wanted to add as well, I think pre-release is going to be very exciting if they decide to put two sets into one, because it's just going to give us so much flavor of what we can do in the pre-release events. So that's going to be quite exciting. Jonathan Rose says, One Piece is the fourth of the top 10 current games to introduce rotation, with Star Wars being third, and hasn't actually started rotation yet. That is true. So despite them introducing rotation, it hasn't been fully implemented yet until the fourth year.
Yep. And I think going into Francesco's rotation is just to sell more, which at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, One Piece is a business. One Piece TCG is a business. They want to sell cards, and if this is another way of doing it, while also keeping the game alive, that's what they got to do. You know, we can't sit here and be like, I want every... You know, we're going to buy the new sets. They got to sell the new sets. They will have KPIs they need to meet. They need to make sure they sell enough boxes, or else what's the point? We won't have a card game. We won't get support. We won't have worlds and...
Yes.
And then...
By the way, sorry to cut you off there. We are now up to Union Arena. Now, Union Arena...
We're working our way! We're getting there, Paul!
So after Union Arena, it will be Digimon, and then finally One Piece, and then we can all go to sleep. Okay?
This is all speculation from Paul as well.
No. This my son works at Bandai. He is the CFO of Bandai. He's only 4 years old. Very
very successful in his field.
Yes. Now so Bandai should do ban updates every set release, like Magic the Gathering. Have to wait half a year is also look, I honestly think if we constantly have ban lists every set release, I feel that, I don't know, it's not going to be... I personally like half the year because it gives the people opportunity to experiment with certain cards and enjoy the cards rather than, every set release, which is a bit like, kind of like rushing something. You don't want to rush. You don't, like, do you rush eating your steak, Gorm? You don't, yeah?
No, I don't, because I've had an entree before the steak.
That is wild. I don't know. No. That is crazy. What a throwback. Bandai does realize how much there are more than one cruise. Look, I honestly like the pace that they're releasing certain leaders and characters. It kind of, in a way, hypes me up as well, saying, oh, cool. Are we actually going to finally get ourselves a Brook leader or a Frankie leader or maybe our 7th Luffy leader? We don't know.
But is also the thing, though. I think right now we're in a vacuum as well as every part of the releases that have come out have come with a purple Luffy leader. We think about green purple Luffy. We think about blue purple Luffy. We think about black purple Luffy getting a starter deck. Every purple Luffy leader has gotten something. So I think they've missed the mark on not necessarily the leaders, but maybe the colors there. But I think we're getting into a point as well where, and I think, going on to your whatchamacallit, I think going into your point about sorry, what were you talking about, Paul?
As in like crews and leaders not being released at a frequent rate, like they're really like kind of letting it marinate. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't remember anymore.
It's all good. Francesco,
let's go back to the chat.
Guys, if you guys, for the people that joined us yet, like, people are spamming so much love hearts right now in chat. Love that. Francesco is asking, Union Arena, will it ever come in the west part of the world? Isn't it? Did they release Union Arena in America only?
I don't think I've seen much of Union Arena. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
It was a slow start for Union Arena in the east. In the east part of the world, because apparently it was the gameplay was quite bland, but it's getting better and better as they go. It looks like we have Union Arena crossing with Rurouni Kenshin. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh no, this is not good. My wife loves Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, I've never heard of Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah, it's not good.
Is this not Bleach? Oh no, it's Demon Slayer. Wait, hello?
This is Bleach without the superpowers, and
I don't know.
but yeah. So Nia asked thoughts on EB sets and future viability. We all know how crappy the last two. Okay, with Bandai, I think they learn from their mistakes. Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
They definitely missed the mark on EBO 2 though. EBO 1 was great. I think that was a great set to rip. You always got 3 hits. Tick, tick, tick.
Yes.
EBO 2 comes out and you're just like, oh man.
But they did redeem themselves in OP11. I feel like
OP11 was a great set. Yeah.
Yes. I feel that the SP Luffy pull rates were in a way slightly increased. I saw more gold rather than silver Luffy's being pulled. It felt like the cases were 1 in 4.
For a gold Luffy?
Yeah, it's 1 in 4.
You are.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
No, you are smoking the crack on that one, man. That's like what a manga get rated. Yeah, no, hell no,
bro.
You saw so many packets open. You've seen what? How many gold Luffy? 2?
Because they weren't coming from the same case, brother.
Wow. I think it's literally just if you show me the data, I believe you. There is no data. That's
Luigi Amato from is that his name? He opened up 4 cases. Either he was extremely lucky.
No, extremely lucky.
You reckon?
100%. That's just 4 boxes picked out, 4 cases picked out, which happened to hit that. You can't give me another 4 cases and expect the exact same thing.
So someone opened up 3 cases. They ended up getting all 3.
You know what? For every 3 cases that get shown on Twitter or on X, you see 3 cases that were open and you hit nothing because they're not posting that. They're not showing that. They are not going to their Twitter account and be like, "Yo, guys, look at all the hits I didn't get."
Wait. Let's go back to the chat, okay? So Ultimate A says, "I won't believe Bandai learned from their mistake until they prove it." Can you elaborate on that? Can you elaborate on that for us, Ultimate Ace?
Pete plays TCG, knows what's going on. Oh, hello, Nova from last stream as well. What's going on, bro? I don't know. I think, yeah, EBO 2 was definitely a miss. I think we agree on OP 11 was a great set. OP 12 looks like it's going to be not as good as 11, but still really good. Like the new SPs are. Whew. But yeah, Paul. Being the gold Luffy being 1 in 4, I will buy so much OP 11.
By the way, Gorm, I'm not crapping on Union Arena or anything. Yes, they have signature cards, but they look like stickers that you can get from the wafer sticks.
Let's not crap on Union Arena. Okay, we're here to present Mr. Bandai. We want Mr. Bandai to sponsor us for the English streams. We love Union Arena. Oh,
that's crazy.
I don't know who that. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I know it's Old Man Assassin.
It's I really like it. My wife and I, we tend to watch it from time to time, and it's
he did it for love.
It's pretty cool. I really so
isn't that what happened to you, Paul?
Yeah, that's what happened to me, but the thing is I didn't gain any weight. Heyo. All right. So Ultimate Ace.
I thought it's because you stopped driving cars fast in Tokyo.
I don't look like Han, yeah. I do not look like I don't know why people are saying man, that is wild. That's it. See you guys. Ending the stream. See you guys. I'm done. Just kidding. Ultimate Ace says EB3 is weird because it's mixed, but I think their pull rates won't get any better. The fact that they are different from Japan is so bad in general. Look, I feel that the Japan pull rates...
Kamen Rider
in Union Arena, hello? Okay, back to yeah. I feel that Japan... people here in the West have better pull rates than the people in Japan. I'm not sure if that's changed because when I was buying Japanese cards in OPO1, I felt like the pull rates were crap.
You mean boxes?
Yeah, boxes of OPO1.
Yeah, because the boxes were smaller. You're only guaranteed 1 hit, whereas in English you're always open 2.
I open.
Secret.
See, secret, dude. Send us a message on Twitch. I mean Twitch on X right now. We want to see. We want proof. We need to see the receipts. I opened 17 cases, got 5 mangas and 1 gold SP Luffy.
No, but Paul, they're 1 per 4. Well, I don't understand, man. How did he only pull
I think he got those cases from different people. I think you need to have it from the same crate, from the same.
Hoping right now, man.
Oh, by the way, guys, let us know in chat if the mics are too loud or if
if we're too loud,
we're too
bloody
loud,
turn us down.
Turn us down. Sorry, guys, we're too excited. We're just
we're excited. We're in a mood.
Yeah. Oh, we appreciate
yeah,
you
Japan
guys.
boxes are cheaper, smaller, and widely available. Yeah, look, if they printed more English product, that's probably a way to combat what's kind of happens. But I think EBO 2 was a miss in regards to their hits. EBO 3 obviously is going to be very different just in English, so really.
Oh, by the way, I have a question for our viewers, especially for the people that are in the US. Now, I want to know. So yes.
Oh, sorry.
You go. Okay.
So with the Dragon Ball ban list, they actually did a limit to cards.
Oh, they went oh, that's weird. So it's like a limit, restricted.
Pilaf got banned.
Yep.
And then the Old Man got restricted.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So I mean, it just shows that Bandai's not afraid to do restrictions.
Okay, I usually thought like the last time we had a restriction was when they restricted Nami, the one cost searcher, to 1 and Marco as well as Whitebeard, which was the most weirdest decision. I
wasn't even there for that, man.
There were because people just like the people in the West. I love you, but you guys complain. Some people just complain too much.
People in the West, we're technically the West Pole.
Yeah, like anyway, back to my question to the US US viewers, okay? If you're watching, welcome. The question is it really hard to get into regional events in America? Because I know Bandai favors stock allocation to both the US and Europe, and us people in Oceania, we get the crumbs that fall off the table. That's our allocations. That's why in our regionals, we don't sell out tickets as much. And also, the allocation for OP11 and EB was absolutely atrocious. So I'm saying, is the allocation okay there also in America, and also like getting into region, is it much more difficult? Do you guys take the Japan approach where you have to win a store qualifying event in order to get a ticket to the regional? What is it like there? Oh, Ultimate Ace goes, regional fills up insanely fast. It's terrible. I'm Canadian. I'm not a filthy American.
Whoa!
Crazy. That's crazy. Carlos says the competition is really stiff at that level. Winning a store championship or placing top 4 is required to get an invite in regionals. See, in Australia, this is what you got to know. So in Australia, they're doing solo leveling for Union Arena. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. In Australia, we don't have to camp on our apps to get a slot. We just have to. We applied. There, we're in. The only time it goes crazy is if it's like a national, the yearly national. Yeah.
But also, we have to think how big Australia is, the population of the US versus Australia. It's a big difference.
I think look, can I just say, is Australia slightly bigger geographically than America?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But like we are, like compared to like people per capita or people per, like we're huge.
There's also actually it's so cool. We have a couple of people from America watching. Man, you guys, you warm my heart. Not just the cocoa that I'm drinking, but you warm my heart.
Stop saying cocoa. It's more.
Carlos says competition is stiff. I've said that already. Peter says if you don't have everything straight when the regional sign-ups goes live, you won't get in. We only get 500 people per regional, and when they could easily do 1,000 while the game has the most hype. you have to sign up online and be there first. I'm assuming that the Bandai app or the Bandai website crashes. In the UK, regionals are first come, first serve, and always sell out instantly. Secret says, it is horrible to get into events sold out in seconds. Arm Day, you definitely have to be ready for the regional drop immediately. One day event sold out. Now, you know what? We're very fortunate to be living here in Australia. The fact that we don't, depending on the event, we don't have to like fully camp it. But at the same time, I feel that I don't know, Gorm. What's your take on it?
It's just supply and demand. It's just there's less people in Australia, so our regionals don't fill up as fast. But if we had multiple regionals more than we have, because I'd be interested to know like how many regionals the other countries versus the amount that we have. But we probably have about 5 per year, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So by the way, like.
Come on down. Come down to Pokerbox. Come to Melbourne. We'll play some games with you.
But by the way, this is something. So with the US regionals, do you have to be a US citizen, or do you have people sometimes that tend to pull a little sneaky one and join out of region from join regionals that they're not really citizens of? Do those things still happen? I'm just very curious to know, especially with the online regionals that occur.
That's Australia. Yeah. That's Australia only thing, because a lot of our regions. Sorry, our regionals, a lot of Singaporean players would come in and take a lot of spots, and so I don't know why.
Oh wait, here it is, guys. This is what we're waiting for. This is it. All right, Gorb.
Where's Digimon?
Don't worry about Digimon. We're here for One Piece. Let's go. Okay.
Everyone shush.
Shut up. All right. Here we have One Piece Sun. And then this is
Roxas's employee.
This is the director Takayuki Wakao. So he is my son's boss. So there's gonna be so today we're gonna have third anniversary product released in 2025. Event information, product release schedule on. So it's gonna be third year and about sorry, I'm losing my voice. Product release schedule for from October onwards. So this is the third year event. So we might be seeing. Please give us a leader. Give us a leader.
13.
Okay.
I love Tamago. Ooh. All right, we've seen those.
Okay, so it's PRB02. Okay.
I love that art, by the way. That Luffy art is so cool.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a bit because I need to do content on this.
No, you don't need to do. That's the starter decks. We know the starter decks, Paul.
We don't need the starter decks.
That's Shanks. That's Buddy. That's Buggy. Buggy's pretty good. That's Black Purple Luffy is pretty good. He goes 6 cost. Blackbeard sucks. Yamato's pretty good. And then Bonnie has cards for Green Yellow Law. These are all the done. We already got all those done.
We don't need to see that. We're here for OP13, baby.
You can tell our level of like excitement has just gone in an upwards trajectory the more we've sat here. Quick content, Paul.
I'm doing this. I need to beat Orange Samurai.
Dude, Day's like, if I see these starter decks one more time, it's like, Bandai, this is the 4th show and tell you showed us the starter decks. It's like, cool.
Okay,
no ban list. This is just products. And let's just like, you know how they like do like a little spoiler at the end? It's like the card that's like, it's like a grayscale, and then they like put it to color. It's just like, it's that, but it's like Gum Giant, and it's just banned.
I don't know it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna crash out and tired for the start. Dude, we are ready. I'm gonna be flipping tables right now, man. We don't need to see any more starter decks. We just want to see. Okay, cool. So this is the best of PRB02. PRB02 going to be released on the 26th of the 7th.
Dude, that placard is sick.
That's sick. That is sick.
What does it say, Paul?
Okay, basically there's gonna be one oh my gosh. An SR or higher guaranteed in each pack. Parallel Dawn is gonna be comeback inspired by each leader. PRBO2 is gonna be a super parallel card. Popular cards are reprinted. Parallel version illustrations are also included. There's gonna be new text for 1 SR and 2 rare cards for each, so in each pack. Give me a second. Trying my best here. Okay, cool.
6 SPs?
Yeah, six types of SP exclusive to PRB, and PRB has exclusive event parallel cards too. So you know the event cards that we get the manga, parallel events. So they're gonna get that too.
So they're saying that PRB02 is a cut and paste of PRB01. Different cards, but they're gonna have the same sort of stuff.
Is that? Okay. Okay.
So, a new Luffy?
That is a brand new Luffy. Yes,
sir. That is a new Luffy.
So I'm gonna translate it for you now. So basically, if your leader is multicolored and the hand is what? Is 7 or less? Wait, crazy. This is crazy. Wait. We have it's an old school Nami. Oh, so Nami, and then we have freaking new Blackpink cards. This is too much. Hold on.
Odama! Guys, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble, guys. We're in trouble. I can't get the translations yet because I'm streaming right now.
Wait, get the Discord poll. Where's your homie? Where's your man?
Bro, I'm trying my best right now, man. I'm trying my best. Leave me alone. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the cards because those cards are important. I need to get a translation, man.
I will make noises if something new pops up.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry, guys, but we don't actually read Japanese. Paul does a little bit, but I'm actually not Japanese. Oh, washiho, bing chili.
What? That's crazy.
That's not it. That's very.
So PR. Oh wait, give me a second. Oh my gosh, there's so many cards reveals right now. Okay. So basically, now this is the 3rd anniversary, guys. 3rd anniversary, which is going to be released later on this year. So it's the 8th of the 23rd. Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is probably going to be
It's a searcher. So there's going to be.
Oh.
Is that a searcher? No, it isn't a searcher. It is a.
Okay.
I think it's related to Rayleigh.
Really? But this is cool, by the way. This is really cool. Like, the art's great. Paul, we've got so many new cards to talk about.
Yep, so basically, active main, you can give one of your active Don to one of your leaders or characters and put this card into the trash. Up to one of your opponent's characters loses 3,000 during this turn.
Oh my god, it's Building Snake!
It's Building Snake with a counter.
2K. With 2K? That's really
And they're going to do One Piece Day for 2025.
Woo, super! I love this super. Paul, and this is where we're official. Me and Paul are going to One Piece Day!
We're going to One Piece Day in Japan. Sponsor us, please.
Wait, is that it for OP13?
Yeah, no.
Do we get that one card?
No, there's going to be more. Oh, Amazon is having a special event.
Oh, Amazon. The Rainforest?
No. Okay, so this is the release date. So basically, there's going to be One Piece Day. PRB is going to be before OP13. I'm assuming PRBO2 is going to be put together with OP13, but I highly doubt it. We're going to be seeing more releases of PRBO2. So guys and girls, I'm letting you know now. This is just the tournament schedule, by the way. Season 2 is going to be starting. Yeah, Season 2 is going to be starting soon. I'm letting you know now, guys. The PRBO2 is going to be a much more bigger hit than a PRBO1.
Why? Why would you say that? You have no idea about that.
No, because I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because my son works at.
No! You say so many. It's like, we've seen, 6 new cards for PRB, and you're like, guys, invest in PRBO2 right now.
What do we have here?
Yes! Take off Lauren Beppo!
So there's EB03 being introduced, OP14, starter deck 29, and also an extra EB04. That's going to be in January.
Oh, what did you miss, Tarnish? You missed the start. We've seen 8 new cards, 1 from OP13 and 7 from PRBO2.
Yes.
We saw Paul fail to read Japanese live on it. Oh, what else are you? Yes.
Don't tell me that was it.
If that was it, we've been
I'm gonna be
teased.
yeah. And finally, oh, this is a final announcement. Final announcement.
Ooh.
There's a final announcement. Hold it, guys. Hold it. Hold it. Hold. Hold.
Oh.
Hold. Okay. So it seems here that decks. Oh, leader distribution. Oh, these are just basically the leader results of each season. So they're just talking about the final tournaments, but they're going to be in any EBO1 reprints, not confirmed yet for PRBO2, but most likely there will be.
I hope so, but nothing confirmed. Oh my god!
Can you imagine if they drop a ban list right on us right now?
Oh god. So Paul, the maybe I don't know if you want to talk about the cards that just got revealed, but from OP13, is activate main. You give one of your active Don cards to one of your leaders or characters, and send this character to the trash. After one of your opponent's characters, it's 3,000. So that's pretty good, and a 2K counter. That's good, really good card.
I think we can start speculating on what on what leaders. I'm assuming they're going to be a red, obviously a red Luffy leader. I'm assuming. I feel like it's a massive tease. I think the three brothers might have all red. Can you imagine?
Three red leaders? Thank God. No. Red eating good. What do you got for us, sir? What are you talking? Give us something.
Give us a ban list.
No, not ban list. Why would you get ban list?
Hold on, I'm just going to increase the volume. Basically saying thank you for the support, blah blah blah.
Oh, we don't care about supporting your game. Give us leads.
No! Is that it? No!
No! Oh, we got baited.
There's no.
What did we?
Digimon! What did we man, Digimon!
No!
Digimon!
Alright,
guys,
get the translations for the cards.
Guys. So basically, give me a second. I'm just gonna get the translations now. I had to screenshot a couple of things. Translations are on its way soon now. Just bear with us.
Surely got to talk to the homies about the new cards. Is there anything?
Yeah. I'll bring it up on Discord. It's getting. Oh, look at that! Digimon!
Yeah.
Why did they put Digimon last? I don't get it.
Oh no, Digimon's a bigger IP now. We're in trouble. Guys, One Piece is dead. That's what we've learned.
Jeez Louise.
It's a disaster. How can we do this?
Okay, sorry. Go on, keep him entertained. I need to do some content.
Keep him entertained. Look, the only I might be not as good as a content creator. The only other what am I trying to say, leak or translation I have is for Lucky Roo, and that is you discard a character card with power 6,000 or more in your hand, you can draw 2 cards. This is a 4K blocker, 4-cost blocker, should I say. Yeah, then we had those other 3, which was the Namis. We had the green Luffy. I wonder what the green Luffy does. I mean, Paul didn't. He gave us a half content. He's just like, it's
basically if your leader is multicolor, and if you have, let me just bring it up again. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, that is so. Why did I make it so small? Oh my gosh, hold on, give me a second. Translations on each image. Translations on each image. Now, hear me out. The cards that they released on today's stream, it's not only, have you noticed? They're all supports for the starter decks, or for the current leaders. Have you realized that?
I see.
Yeah, so there's a Bonnie. There's also a cross guild, what you call it, support there. There's Lucky Roo.
Yep.
There's obviously
Lucky Roo, Mr. 3, Bonnie.
Yep.
And then you have the Nami, purple Nami, the black Shiryu, and the two cost the Otama.
Yeah.
That Otama's a 2K and has a trigger, so that might be a good card if we ever get these translated. Paul!
Man, okay, hold on. I need help translating. Let me just see what I can do. Alright, guys, by the way, looks like we're losing a couple of views. I do want to say, first of all, thank you very much for joining us. Joining us on this stream. Really appreciate your love and support, especially watching from all the way, whether in America, Europe, or Canada, Canadian. But if you haven't done so already, our Twitters are just below, so Bulbasaur and OPTCG. Feel free to follow us. We're going to be ending the stream now. I will be posting up the translations on Facebook, on my Facebook page. If you haven't done so already, please show us some love. Just like and subscribe, and really appreciate it. Gorm, do you have any final words, sir?
Love you all. I'm sorry about that. The One Piece stream not being what we wanted.
Yeah, we wanted a ban list, but you know, it is what it is. Guys and girls, wherever you are from the world, wherever you are located in the world, whether good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Other than that, we will see. Oh, those cards look nice. Never mind. Okay, we will see you guys. Be sure to please join us this weekend for another Japan regional, OP12 meta. Hopefully we get to see something new. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well, so you can know when we're going live. And other than that, yeah, thank you so much, guys and girls. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you this weekend in the next 2 days. Next 2 days. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone. See ya. Bye.